The Creator Crown Awards brings together some of the most talented creators in the hobby to compete across multiple categories for $7,500 in cash prizes. Hosted at this year's Titan Toy Expo, October 9th and 10th in Nashville, Tennessee, where creativity is celebrated, talent is recognized, and the next generation of creators rises. Find out more at titanstoyexpo.com.
You already know. You already know. It's that toy convention time. Exclusives. Yeah. I'm gonna make them mine. Toy Unity Expo, #1 toy convention. Let's go. Hey. Toy Unity Expo, mint on card or loose for the low. Hey. Toy Unity Expo, old school heads, new kids. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Toy Unity Expo, we just here to collect, let it echo. Savage Crucible, yeah, where they at? Marvel Legends, got them in the back, got Vala verse action force, yes. And G.I. Joe classified, don't stress, Storm Arena, check, imports, check. Yeah, we got it all at Toy Unity, bet we trade stories like we trade these figs. We at the best toy convention, doing it big. Drama we ain't about, leave it at your house. We got do a taste studios here, no doubt. Collectors just wanna collect, no drama, no stress. Toy Unity Expo, #1 toy convention, let's go. Hey. Toy Unity Expo, mint on card or loose for the low. Hey. Toy Unity Expo, old school heads, new kids, let's go. Let's go. Toy Unity Expo, we just here to collect, let it echo.
Shut up and sit down.
To the 3POA podcast, episode 153. I am your host, LaserPants, also known as Ryan. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. Look at the cases behind me. They're getting emptied. I am preparing to move, but I did not do this show alone. Let's just get into it. Got, who do I start with? Do I start with, this is like new, having two co-hosts. How about the sexiest comic book artist in Harlem, Alex Sanchez.
Ryan.
What's up, Alex?
Not much. Busy boy over there.
Yeah, man. I said it earlier this week. I said, if anyone is collecting toys, never move.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
Or don't collect every freaking Marvel Legends figure that comes out.
No, do that. That's cool. It's cool to do that. But yeah, so moving sucks. Packing sucks.
From what I can tell, looks like the bulk of the stuff behind you is gone, packed up. So how much more do you have left to go as far as toys?
I mean, that half of the room is done. The Detolfs, I got 5 out of 6 emptied, so 6 more to go. Then I gotta sell off the Detolfs. So
yeah,
a lot to do.
You should do pretty good. because they're going for.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay. Also with us tonight, the man behind Action Force and the CEO of Valaverse, Bobby Vala.
Hi.
Are you fiddling with something during the show tonight?
Yeah, I because I went to Rhode Island last week or the week before. Yeah, last week before, something like that. Week before. And I sent a bunch of stuff back to me that I like pulled out of my collector room, and I was like, oh, I want to take that and finally open it. And I've never opened up the in-art Batman. Like, I opened it and looked at it. I never like took him out. Oh. And I got from Andrew at Toy Co. I got the accessory set.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to see like what that was all about.
It's got different faces and the wired cape, right?
Oh, so the original didn't come with a wired cape?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great marketing move. Hey, let's release something like this, and then let's do an accessory pack with a wired cape and make people pay even more for it.
I mean, that could be what they were thinking, but I gotta say, I display my in-art Batman, which is not there right now. He's packed up. I display him without the wired cape.
Oh.
Because the drape is so nice. You cannot get the right drape with the wire in it.
Yeah, in-art's material is spot on.
The best cape material ever on that Batman. It's I don't know what it is. I think it's some sort of spandex and something else mix, but it is like the perfect cape material.
I'm not a fan of him being like undersized though.
Yo Joe Jerk says that's a boss fight move. Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah.
But anyway, Vala, how do you feel? I mean, I am packing in 11 days. I move within a 2-hour drive of you.
I know. And I bet you I bet I'll see you as much as I normally do, even though you'll be 2 hours away.
Probably. Although in between us is Myrtle Beach. And
it's not in between us. It's like
okay.
We can meet there, but you're asking me
down there.
My beach town to go to a more touristy beach town.
Do you golf?
Fuck no.
You should golf. You know what? I'll buy you a golf set and we'll go golfing.
Listen, I tried golfing. There was a year that me and my friend went golfing, and because it's like what hockey players do, they play golf, and I just didn't have the patience for it. I was like, wait a second, why is this game like this? Like
boring? You mean?
Yeah,
Bobby.
I was like, can we both hit at the same time? And it's not about how many strokes; it's about who gets in the hole first. I like that game better. Do
you like being outside in the sunshine?
No, I do. It's like
okay. Hold on.
Outside, you drink. It's like, listen, if I want to like drink outside, I got a lake right outside my room here. Like I'll just go outside and I'll drink out there. Like I don't need to wear like
breaking Ryan's heart right
now and not be good at something. I'm also super competitive, so when I'm not good at something, I don't like it.
Oh, are you really competitive? I hadn't noticed. But... Well, Alex, you going to move down to South or North Carolina with us and go golfing with me? No.
You gotta. No. Different way of life out here, baby.
I know. And I kind of want to get away from city life, but I'm not going to move that far away.
Okay. You should.
I don't need Ryan knocking at my door at 3:00 in the morning.
With no pants on?
No pants on. He's already trying to get you to the beach, get you in a Speedo.
Yeah. A slingshot like the picture you sent me.
Yeah.
You will, however, be at Toy Unity with us, Alex. Did we talk about that on the show?
Yeah. Are you going to be there, Bobby?
No.
Yes,
yeah.
He has an exclusive.
Oh, really? What are you doing?
It's the articulated ninja figure.
I have multiple exclusives for that show.
Alex, you need to keep up with what's going on.
Can we? You said it's the ninja figure.
And
yeah,
Honcho.
It started out as the ninja figure, and then all of a sudden Honcho entered the chat, and then it became the Honcho show. And then I was like, oh wait, I'll just drop Pulse also. So yeah.
Are you going to be mad if Ninja outsells Honcho?
I can tell you right now, he's not outselling.
Okay.
Honcho is I think the second highest selling item in the extras line.
Oh, your ego is just going to explode.
No, actually, yeah, but not because of that. Because I know that it's the haters and trolls buying it. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna burn it, or I'm gonna have someone beating him up. Cool, I got your money, baby. I got it. You can do whatever you want to that figure because I got your money. You bought that.
You think people are gonna buy it just to
100%, bro? Trolls are dumb.
I'm gonna get a 112 Fison body, Alex, just for the head sculpt.
Oh, really? Why? Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Come on, Alex. Really?
Yeah. I have one of those actually. They're pretty good.
Well, we could yammer on all night, but we have actually two topics to get to. The first being canceled toys. The second being something to do with Star Wars. And I'm not talking the new Ahsoka trailer. I'm not talking that. Which, by the way, they're good at making trailers because that trailer for Ahsoka, I was like, oh, this looks kind of good.
Yeah.
And I hated the first season. My interest is
it.
Yeah, no, I did not like the first season of Ahsoka. No.
Thought it was okay.
Well, you also have long curly locks. So your opinions on things are sus.
They fucking man, there's never been a trailer that's fooled me as bad as The Last Jedi. I was so excited for that. Oh,
that got everyone.
Yeah.
That got everyone.
Yeah.
I think everyone was like, ooh, I can get behind this. And
now how about speaking of trailers, how about that new Doomsday trailer with Victor Von Doom using his magic to bring like the Sentinels out of the ground, and they're all. That was so cool. Come on, Alex.
See, which is funny you say that because you weren't hyped on it. Doomsday? I was hyped at the first trailer, and then you were like,
hyped on it.
He was hyped.
Huh?
I was hyped.
Yeah.
You were saying you weren't feeling it as much, like you weren't like super into it, and then the second trailer drops, and you're like, "Oh,
no, you're confusing me with someone else, Bobby."
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought I remember asking you what you thought about it, and you were like, "It's all right."
We talked about it on the show.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
but
matter
I don't remember
of record.
you gushing over it.
It is a matter of record. So
okay.
I wasn't gushing, but I was like,
right.
I'm interested. Like this, yeah. And then when I see Doctor Doom bringing Sentinels out of the ground with magic, I'm like, I'm in, baby. Like,
I mean, it's not going to be as good as another movie coming out on the 18th, but you know,
what, the Paw Patrol movie?
Dune 3. Really?
What's coming out of me? What is it?
Dune 3.
Dune 3.
Oh,
exactly.
That shit.
Exactly.
You guys, that movie's too sophisticated for you guys.
Yeah.
Too sophisticated.
Okay.
Too sophisticated.
You don't even play golf. You can't be sophisticated unless you play golf. All right. We got to go golfing.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah. You can golf like Happy Gilmore. Bring your hockey stick.
Oh, dude, I'll go. Listen, I'll get thrown off a golf course. You know?
I've been there. Literally, I've been there. I've been thrown off. I was a lot younger. Okay, everyone settle down. All right. It's a lot younger.
Just proves my point that golf isn't a sport.
It's 100% not a sport. I will argue that till the day I die.
If you're like fucking 60 years old and you have like 3 herniated discs and you're still able to like place top 5, you're not a fucking sport.
They consider weird things a sport. Like at one point, Texas Hold'em was considered a sport.
Oh no.
And I'm like,
it's like golf falls into the realm of like bowling and pool. It's a skill game.
Right.
Skill, yeah.
Darts. It's not a sport.
Right.
Listen, baseball's not even a sport.
Oh, shut up.
Baseball.
How is that not a sport?
Those guys are running and leaping and diving.
Listen,
throwing a ball like 95 miles per hour?
You stand around 90% of the time.
No, that's not true. Your math is not
the same argument could be made for football.
Listen, they have a position. Listen, they have a position where a guy doesn't even play offense and defense. He just sits on the bench and bats 3 times a game.
Okay, so a goalie spends the majority of the game like standing in one spot. Is he not an athlete? Is he not playing a sport?
Yeah, he's
I'm going to hockey.
Goalie's not an athlete.
Baseball is not a sport.
Oh,
it's not a sport.
He's just trying to razz us.
This guy. By your definition, I think only soccer is a sport then.
Yeah.
No, hockey is the only sport. Like hockey's the most. Yeah. Hockey's the most. Okay, hockey and soccer are the most athletic sport, but I have a big problem with soccer also.
All right. Well, let's get over to the hooligans. We got some chats we got to get to, and then we'll get into our main topic. Got this whole nice slideshow I made with help from Alex. Thank you, Alex. That's very nice of you. You are now tied for the amount of work you've put into the show with Bobby Vala.
I was gonna say, I bring nothing to the show.
You've made a slideshow before, though, Bobby. So,
Have I?
yeah.
I think it was a bad
Was it about
slide.
him?
It was about Kickstarters, and you.
Oh,
were
that's
real
right, 'cause I
excited.
really cared.
I really care.
It was something I really cared about. That's why I did it.
Yeah. All right, let's get over to the chat. We got, look, our friend Ace, Ramen Toy. Thanks for being a member for 35 months, Ace. He says, go ride the Fast and Furious at Universal. 10 out of 10. Want to hear you talk about the Macho Man figure in the thumbnail. Looks awesome. We're going to talk about that. Thank you, Ace. We got Zakanen Sucks Your Mind, member for 26 months. They can't cancel my toys if they don't take my money. F Hasbro Pulse. I barely use Pulse, man. Like, what for? Unless it's an exclusive. But what was the last? Well, I got Jason and Jaina. That was the last thing I got from Pulse. Yeah. We got, Ramen Toy says, hello, producer Scott. Yes, indeed. Hello, producer Scott. By the way, shout out to Scott. Look at this.
Ooh, that was nice.
Legend. That was, yeah. Thank you.
You should give it a
Who made
southern
that?
accent at the end.
Look at Scott smiling.
I like that.
Yeah, you like that?
That's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, back to your room. All right. We got 49er Brian, member for 26 months. He says nothing. Thank you, Brian. Grizzly Nightmare 8011 with $2. Thank you. He says, how's the move going? My garage is full. The rest of my house is very empty. So it's going. I have 11 days. No, I have 9 days until they pick up the containers. So I got time. Nick Dunlap sends in 1,000 jewels. Thank you. It says Corgi. He sent a cartoon of a Corgi, Alex. How about that? Like Corgis? We got John Garrett, RIP Mr. Stevie's Instagram account. We will talk about that a little later. RT Thomas, member for 15 months. Thank you. Good luck on the move, LP. Been there, done that. Virginia to Minnesota. Now I have to figure out how to get to Toy Unity. Hey, Bobby and Alex.
Hey.
That's when you say hi, Alex.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Bobby's not going to. He's looking down at his bead collection.
Well, because I'm trying to figure out how to attach the. I'm getting flashbacks to '89 Batman right now, and I'm getting really pissed off.
Oh boy.
It's like the way they want you to attach the cape, because you got to take the chest off and then like lay the cape in like these little slots. And I'm like, I don't like this design at all.
Would you say changing that cape is a sport? Electric Blue Station with $5. Thank you. YouTube is making it hard for small content creators. I'm at 204 subs. I'm afraid I will never see that YouTube cheddar. I think they raised it to it's 1,000 subs and 8,000 watch hours now to get monetized.
Oh, was it 500 before?
It was 500 to get fan funding, 1,000 to get ad revenue. But I think everything's 1,000 now, I think. And then 8,000 watch hours, which that's going to take a lot of people a long time to get.
Yeah.
Johnny Cock sent in $2 Canadian dollars. Thank you, Johnny Cock. Put some respect on that, Cock. He says, LP really trying to play up stupid, sexy Alex Sanchez. That's for KJ. That's KJ's thing. Yeah. He will be on the after show. By the way, channel members, I am doing an after show tonight. Okay. I'm setting aside some time from my very busy schedule because I don't want to leave you guys hanging for too long. I missed Wednesday, but we're doing an after show tonight. Grizzly Nightmare 8011 with $2. Thank you. He says, you guys like X-Men 97 season 2? Yes.
Seen it yet.
Not as much as season 1. Like the final episode, I was kind of like, huh, okay. It wasn't horrible, but I do like the season overall, but not as good as season 1. Johnny Cock then sends in another $5 here to support The baseball's not a real sport comment. Bobby, what do you think about lacrosse?
Definitely a sport. Definitely a sport. That's a manly sport right there. It's like, listen, if you're running, if you're doing multiple things while running, and then if you're hitting, and then if you're not LeBron flopping, like, yeah, that's a sport. You know?
Okay. How about cricket? A sport?
You got to know what a crumpet is.
If hope you didn't pay money for this. That's tough because it's very much like baseball. It's a lot of standing around. You know, there's some. It's a skill game. It's like pool, you know, and golf.
Okay.
But like highlight, that's a sport. That's
What about wall ball?
Highlight?
That's borderline. Frisbee golf,
Kickball.
like that's borderline. Like
Handball? Is that wall ball? Is that what you're
Handball, yeah. Wall ball, handball, yeah.
Listen, wall ball was for the people that couldn't play highlight. It was like, I'm not wearing that hook on my hand and throwing that ball 100 miles an hour.
So is
What's
kickball for the people that can't play baseball? Is kickball a sport?
Kickball's a sport in middle school, dude.
Well, elementary, but
Okay.
What's
there was an
highlight?
adult kickball
What is
league here.
highlight?
You know where they wear that big hook on their hand.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
whip
yeah.
the ball.
Right, yeah. Oh, that's intense, man.
Yeah.
The scoop. Okay. We got who do we got here? We got Robert Foley for $10. Thank you, Robert. Hoping to finish physical therapy so I can see Bobby at Titans Toy Expo and get me some Action Force and the Black Expo release.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to Robert. Hope you're doing better, man. Rest up. Get all recovered from your thing. But yeah, Titans Toy Expo. I'm glad you mentioned that. I did play an ad at the beginning of the show. It is in Nashville or Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's like right below Nashville.
Whole area. Which, guys, I'm going to be there because I'm going to live in that area of the country now. So I'm going. In fact, if you go to their website, go to Titans Toy. I don't know if you saw this, Bobby, but I really wanted to show you. It's right here on their website. Let's see here. You click on the guests area, right? So they got Nerd Zoic. They got, whoever that is. They got this guy, Hellboy. Oh, look, they got Ninja. He's a guest. Ninja's a guest, Bobby. You see that?
Okay.
Badass Reviews is a guest. Oh, Bobby.
Oh my God, that photo.
Vala. Do you see their website? Look at who's a guest at the Titans Toy Expo. Bobby Vala. See this guy? Huh? Is that good?
I mean,
is that good? What do you think? What do you think, Bobby?
Sure.
I'm a guest. Are you a guest?
I think I'm a headlining vendor.
Oh, you're a vendor. Oh, okay. So you're not yet.
Yes,
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. People are there for the toys, not to see you, but for the.
Yeah, let's see whose line's longer there, pal.
Okay.
Jeez.
Well, I don't have a table.
Competitive.
I have to be mobile.
So you're like a wandering vagabond, like.
You don't have a table?
I see.
There's a whole write-up about me here. I'm pretty sure they did not use AI.
You should ask for a table and then pull a chart where you like charge people for your autograph.
And just have some random, dirty, loose Marvel Legends on the table.
Yeah, that always goes over really well with fans.
Yeah. Like, these are for sale, guys. Yeah. Come buy my my big time Spider-Man that has fingernail dust on it. There you go. Right there. Okay. We'll move on. Danny Sickboy, member for 7 months. He says, LP, good luck on the move. Been there, done that. Thank you, Danny Sickboy. And then we've got Electric Blue Station with $2. Is Jello wrestling a sport?
Here we go.
Yes or no? I'd say yes.
Wrestling. Yeah. I'd go with yes.
You just add Jello. It's still a sport.
I'd go with yes. There's a lot more physical exertion being done in Jello wrestling than there is in baseball.
Right. All right, guys, let's get into it. We're talking canceled toys. This is stuff that was teased, or they advertised it, they showed it, and it never came out. Why is the chat on the screen? Let's get that off the screen. I want the chat off the screen. How do I do that? Don't like that. There we go. Okay, back to it. Canceled toys. This was Alex's idea, so we're bringing up the slideshow, and the first slide is blank. So we'll go to the second slide. Okay. We're going to start off with old stuff, man. Marvel Legends from Toy Biz. This is going way back. And there is some cool stuff in here, man. Stuff that I hadn't seen in literally 20 years.
Mhm.
So how about that, huh? How about that, Alex, huh? You got an opinion about that, Alex?
No, I mean, whatever.
Okay. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Bring On the Bad Guys. You okay, Bobby?
That was funny. That's really funny. Go ahead. Continue.
They had this whole Bring On the Bad Guys wave. This is towards the end of Toy Biz's run. Never came out. But what they were going to do was each figure, instead of a Build-A-Figure piece, was going to come with a bonus figure. So basically, a 2-pack. Thanks for 5 jewels, KJ. Thanks, KJ. Every figure is basically a 2-pack. So this AIM Scientist right here, you see this? This was not going to be a figure sold on its own. It was going to be a bonus, like the Build-A-Figure piece, packed in with another figure.
I don't recall this, but that's really clever.
How about the Doombot? A whole ass figure packed in, and not like a little, not like Howard the Duck was. So
they were just selling 2-packs, like
kind of. I mean, I think the articulation was simplified, maybe.
Oh,
On these army builders.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has elbow joints.
Oh yeah.
But these were advertised and shown at cons, and then it just never happened. I think this is around the time Toy Biz lost the license to Hasbro. But there they were in a display. The AIM Scientist. One of them was a Hellfire Goon, a Hydra Soldier. Man, how times have changed, huh? Like,
wow, so
Marvel
they
Legends,
actually made them, they just didn't release them?
Yeah, never released.
Got it.
Yep. Back in the day, for $8, you'd get a figure, a comic, a Build-A-Figure piece, or a bonus figure.
Crazy that they were $8.
I know.
Yeah. When they went to 10, I was like, oh my God, $10 for one figure.
I think Spider-Man Classics were $6.99 when they came out.
Yeah, that sounds right. Unless you were at KB, then they were like 7 or 8. But yeah.
And this is circa like 2008-ish, right?
No. Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
It would've-
because Hasbro got it in 2007. So this was probably 05, 06 ish.
Yeah.
This is going to be Series 13 of. By the way, shout out to the Marvel Toy Wiki. That's where I sourced all this. It was Series 13. So yeah, it probably would have been 06. Yeah, 2006. San Diego Comic-Con 2006. They would have had these. What a cool wave that would have been, man. Toy Gain says Toy Biz did something similar with the WCW line, given on a ref packed in.
Yeah,
I remember that. And they had
That
like a
ref
quasi
was-
Ray. They had a quasi Ray Mysterio that came with the giant.
Yeah, came with the Big Show or the Giant.
Yeah,
Yeah, but those were like literally like little mini static figures.
yeah, they were just slug figures.
Yeah. Cool. And then the Mojo wave, which we did get the Mojo Build-A-Figure wave, but things changed from when they first advertised it to when it actually hit retail. These were each going to come with one of the X-Men babies or one of the little Vengers. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so you're going to get a Build-A-Figure piece plus a little minifigure, and here they are. They were actually teased
awesome.
and shown. So this is from the Mojo verse, right? Like
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Yep.
So you were going to get one of each X baby, and then a Build-A-Figure piece to build Mojo, and that Mojo Build-A-Figure was excellent for the time.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say it still holds up. So just the amount of value they were giving you back then. But again, they had to cut back on this, I guess, because the price of oil was skyrocketing at the time. It's from what I've read. Yeah.
And
I
they
don't know,
never
Bobby,
released X babies at all in any.
Only Wolverine, and it came with the Mojo San Diego Comic-Con set from like 3 years ago, I think.
Or
4
was he
years ago.
articulated at all, or was he like chess pieces?
They did
Chess
an
piece.
X Baby in the 4-inch line. It was like a 3-pack, I think, and it was a Cyclops.
Hmm.
You know, they're doing the stinking Secret Wars waves, right? They've done a couple, 2, 3, I think. These throwback Marvel Legends waves, and they come with the hologram shields, right? The lenticular crap that's just a chunk of plastic that ends up in everyone's drawer and eventually gets thrown out, right? What instead of that, do an X Baby, right?
Yeah.
Just like knock these out. People would actually like that. That goes in a display. No one is using the lenticular shields. It's a waste of plastic. It's stupid.
Kind of like a Vision cape.
I said I like that cape, but he should have came with an alternate regular cape because that cape is a shelf hog and not everyone's going to want to use it. That's ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just crazy that I've been in this game long enough that I know that it's like to do a soft goods cape would be cheaper than the steel it took to make that and then produce it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Next up, they never showed this, but apparently the prototype was made. They were going to do an Avengers Quinjet Build-A-Figure. It was going to be huge and spread out over 4 waves of figures. So now we're getting into the Hasbro era. So you could have had a whole ass Quinjet.
How do they even break down the pieces to be able to fit in the packaging?
I mean, I don't know, but like I said, split over 4 waves of figures. And in those days, you know, waves were like 7, 8. Now we get waves of like 6, sometimes 7, rarely 8. But I mean, the Giant Man wave was split out over 2 waves, right, Bobby?
The Giant Man wave for when Hasbro first got it?
No, wasn't Giant Man Toy Biz?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Well, same thing with Fing Fang Foom. Wasn't he 2 waves?
He was 2 waves, but he was Hasbro. But they were going to do this Avengers Quinjet split out over 4 waves.
Oh.
So you would build a big-ass Quinjet, which would have been amazing. But like Alex said, like how would they do that? Like what piece would go where? I mean, it would be wild. And you would want to get all 4 waves out in a year, and they never. I don't think at the time they were putting 4 waves out a year. Back in those days, maybe maximum 4 waves a year. You know,
how many waves do they come out with now?
Oh God,
a lot, right? Like don't they come out
a
with
lot,
like 4,
dude. A lot,
like
and sometimes they don't even really call them waves. They'll just be one-offs, and they'll be like this store exclusive, that store exclusive, Pulse exclusive, 2-packs. Like every summer now there is their big event wave. Like last year was Gamerverse. This year, I don't know what this year is. I think this year might be a second Gamerverse. Yeah, it's a second Gamerverse this year with repaints. Like the 80th anniversary stuff, the 10th anniversary of MCU, they have these big freaking waves. But I mean, they're doing on average 130 Marvel Legends a year.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That is fucking crazy.
So the most they ever did was 2023. I think it was 2023, and they did 170 Marvel Legends in 1 year.
Wow,
it was nuts. Yeah. So I mean, forget about ever being a completist with Marvel Legends. You know.
Well, there are certainly people that are, but even if you collect
probably, but geez,
2/3 of that shit, man, that's a lot.
Oh, this year is Rivals. Okay, Rivals. But the whole summer thing is well, whatever. Okay, it's Rivals. Okay, moving on from the Quinjet Build-A-Figure that never got released. Forbush Man and Frog Thor or Throg. This was also canceled. I don't know anything. I have no clue anything about this figure.
He's a character from What If?
Possibly.
Somebody in the chat, correct me.
Jersey Maniac sent me this one.
You went fucking deep on this unreleased Marvel Legends shit.
Well, because Jersey Maniac sees the thumbnail. He's like, "Oh, you got this, you got this, you got this." I'm like, "No, send it to me." And then he sent it to me, and I threw it in. But yeah,
exactly. That would have.
Still, I mean, we have a Throg now. You got to buy a maximum figure to get it. But I mean that Throg should have came out a long time ago. Harry Welcome says, wasn't Marvel Legends with Toy Biz where the Build-A-Figure concept took off? Yes, it was. That was like Marvel Legends series. Well, it was the Sentinel. No, the first one was Galactus, and then the Sentinel. But yes. Mm-hmm. Daryl B, member for 11 months. Thank you. He says, I'm using the lenticular shields. Oh. Well, there's
You
one.
tell him. You tell him, Daryl.
That's
You tell
fine.
him.
I speak in generalities, Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. We got Robert Foley sending in $5. Thank you, Robert. The wife has some items for Bobby to autograph once she really wants to get signed.
I charge for signatures now.
Listen, you're not an invited guest like me, okay? I charge for signatures now, Bobby. Did you see my picture on the website? Bobby, are you there?
Yeah, I'm aware. Listen, they listen. They have plenty of guests there that don't deserve a shout out. So it's not saying much about you that you're on the guest list.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you at the con, huh?
I mean, put it this way, though. Put it this way. You'll at Titans, you'll have about as much new stuff to sell as Spiro Toys will have to sell there.
Oh man. Oh man. Making that into a short. Let's see here. We got One-Eyed Willie's One-Eyed Willie. Is competitive shooting a sport?
That's a skill game. I'm a shooter, but like I shoot all the time. It's a skill game. It's you have to like learn and you have to get better at something, but it's like my heart rate isn't going like ridiculously high for a long period of time like I would if I was like playing a hockey game.
So by that definition, what about competitive eating, like the hot dog, Nathan's?
They sweat.
Their heart rate gets up.
I bet the amount of salt they eat in one sitting makes their heart rate spike.
I know.
No, definitely not a sport.
Dude, have you seen what they can do? Like
I've seen what they can do. It's just it's eating.
You got to watch Beard Meets Food on YouTube. That guy's.
I'm good, man. I don't want to get nauseous. But
oh yeah, it's kind of gross sometimes. Okay, we got J-Man Collects. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. What do y'all think about the X-Men casting? Cyclops is being played by a bi-man.
Bi-man? Like as in his sexual preferences?
Like he's bi-beast.
I mean, it doesn't really matter unless that's part of the storyline, which I doubt. But like you were saying, like Ryan, when we talked about it briefly, I didn't know any one of these people, actors, except for
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver, yeah. But I'm fine with it. I mean, again, if the story's good,
it's got to come down to story and can they act, and I don't know anything about any of them. So
yeah, I just don't like. I think whenever these movie companies make these X-Men movies, they just pick the wrong cast of X-Men. Like especially if this is a do-over or start over.
It is.
Yeah, dude, start off with the original 5, man. That's what I want. Yeah. Why not? We've already done all the other ones.
Angel is kind of lame until he's Archangel. Then he's cool.
And Snowman Iceman is lame.
Oh, I want to see Snowman Iceman.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. So I have really no opinion on the casting because I don't know who any of them are except for Adam Driver, and I guess he's fine as Mr. Sinister.
I think he's a good casting decision. I think the chick's all pretty hot.
I'm Adam Driver.
I hope they put a mask on Adam Driver. He is just haunting to look at.
Haunting?
Yeah, he's a really ugly dude. Like, I look at Adam Driver and I'm like, I guess someone saw like acting talent but I'm like, how'd they get there? Because I'm like, dude, he's an ugly guy. Listen, I'm no prize, but I'm not an actor.
Like he could be like in Beowulf.
Yeah, I'm just like,
As-
who thought that this dude was like
Grendel.
good looking enough to be in movies?
Yeah.
Well, in regards to X-Men and Mr. Sinister, which is the role he's going to be playing, he doesn't have to be a good-looking dude. He's going to
No,
be
I get that. I'm
too.
just saying he's been an actor in multiple movies for a very long time. So
yeah.
Well, Mr. Sinister, like Dracula, like he should like look like Dracula. Who I
Yeah.
think
they're not going to put the diamond on his head, and it's
Yeah,
they're gonna like humanize him too much.
probably. All right, moving on with the topic. Speaking of By Beast,
Oh,
this is old. This was on, I think, parts from the Thing, at least the legs maybe, but this is still not come out. This is from, I think, 2011. Huge gaping hole in the Marvel pantheon of legends. Alex, how do you feel about By Beast? Guy with two faces on his head.
I don't think I've ever heard of By Beast. What book is he from?
Planet Hulk.
Never heard of him.
Okay, and then I don't even know who Red King is. You know Red King?
No.
What about you, Bobby? You've read comic books.
I am not aware.
Yeah, see, I didn't know who these guys even were. Don't even know who Red King
So
is.
far, a lot of these unreleased characters are like, who cares?
Yeah. I think they made By Beast in Marvel Universe, right, Bobby? Did they make a By Beast in the 4-inch line?
No, not that I recall.
Okay.
They did Thing, and then they did Korg on the Thing body. Well, I did Korg on the Thing body, but they
That
didn't do
makes
By
sense.
Beast.
Yeah. Red King is also from World War Hulk, apparently. Says Colossal Customs. There you go. Okay, we're gonna move on. Modern Havoc, and dude, this Brother Voodoo, like, just put him out already. They have done another version of Brother Voodoo twice, and not this one. Bobby still hasn't looked at the screen.
Wait, oh yeah, because they did Brother Voodoo in the Doctor Strange wave when the first Strange movie came out, right?
And
Or they did him in the box set,
both.
the Book of Ashanti box set.
Both. And then they
Okay.
did that version again in the who was Mephisto's son? The black, all black with this big head. Anyways, that wave, like from like a year or two ago, he was in that wave. The same version, but updated. They still haven't done this one. They haven't done it. Drew
Does
G
he
says,
does he have Adam Warlock's like staff there?
Looks like it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that is Adam Warlock's staff. And then a Modern Havoc, which they've done quite a few Havocs, but not with his hair all sticking out like that. What was up with that in the 90s anyway? Everyone wanted their hair sticking out the top. You know, like
That's,
Cyclops and
Gambit made it cool.
Gambit made it cool.
Gambit made it cool.
Yeah. Blackheart, thank you. Yeah, the Blackheart Build-A-Figure wave also had a Brother Voodoo. This is not a comprehensive list, Cuckoo. Okay? We don't have time for that.
Apparently there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Where's that voodoo guy from? What book?
Brother Voodoo, he's from Marvel. He
know.
fights. Yeah, he fights like he's a magic guy. Obviously, he fights like Doctor Strange. I guess.
Strange.
Yeah. And then Terror Inc. I get that. That's just a cool looking figure anyway. Even if you're not into it, like a guy with a nasty zombie skull face, you know, and tactical gear. That looks cool. They've never put out Terror Inc., but they teased him along with this hood. Which,
what line, like what storyline is he from? Like Ghost Rider or something?
I don't know. Don't know. Do you know, Alex? You're a comic book artist. You should know.
No, I have no idea.
How do you not know? You draw comic books for a living.
I stopped collecting comic books like in the late 90s, early 2000s, man.
Wow. So it became a job for you and you stopped loving it.
Hey, man, I wouldn't go that far.
And then they were going to put out the hood on those Nick Fury, those nasty Nick Fury legs. And thank goodness they didn't do that. They eventually put him on the suited body with that screaming face. You know, that was at least 5-6 years ago. But they eventually did do the hood. But yeah, Terror Inc. Still need Terror Inc. See, he looks cool. I think he's cool. He had a book in the 90s. I don't think. I mean, but Jersey Maniac says this hood looks better, but you know that body is trash, dude. Like that, they put the Punisher on that body and Nick Fury. It was horrible.
Yeah, I
Horrible.
remember the Nick Fury being on the body.
Yeah, and then Mike Joseph says, "Stupid, sexy, fake geek girl, Alex." It's true. You're a fake geek. Terror Inc. was from the Shadow Line comics or something. So was he like Angela? He crossed over. Okay, moving on. And then they eventually did Lady Bullseye semi-recently in the last few years. But still, not this first appearance, Phantom X. Also on display and canceled, which, again, the bodies from this era do not hold up. And that is that nasty Spider-Man body on that Phantom X.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What wasn't Phantom X in the Hit Monkey wave or the Rocket Raccoon wave?
One of those, and then he was in a 3-pack too.
Okay, because I just remember when they brought Marvel Legends back after the Thor and the Hammer, they had, I can remember that packaging, and it was the Hit Monkey and the Rocket Raccoon packaging.
Yeah, they eventually redid him on, was it Bucky Cap? I think the Bucky Cap body in a 3-pack with Psylocke and Nimrod.
Oh,
and that one's pretty cool. I have a soft goods coat on it from Rebel 10 Customs. I like it.
The only reason I know these two exist is because I drew them for an issue of Elektra. It's like Lady Bullseye. When did they?
Yeah, I think it's like Bullseye's daughter.
Is it?
I think so.
And then Phantom X, he was like pretty popular when they made that Uncanny X-Force book, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they were all wearing like white outfits.
Yep. And he's got gray, but yeah, he's in like white. Yeah. And then how about White Phoenix? White Phoenix on the ugliest body, dude. Oh my god, those bodies were so bad at the time.
Those ball hips. Oh,
yep. Gangly arms, big old heads. Yeah, it's rough. But they still have not done this one. They've done the Phoenix, but not this version. To this day. And this
red and green versions? Or just
both. Multiple times. Yeah. But not this one. Okay. So she's no relation to Bullseye. Lady Bullseye is no relation. Yeah. All right, moving on. Multiple Man. They have not done this version yet. They showed this and canceled it. It's kind of a cool version of Multiple Man. I don't ever need to see that Nick Fury / Gambit jacket ever again. They've used it so many times.
Would you prefer they go to soft goods for these kind of trench coats? Not that they would, because I don't think their Marvel Legends really does soft goods stuff.
I mean, I would say yes, but the quality of the soft goods they use when they do them are bad.
Bad?
So, yeah.
Little better material with a little wire running through it. I think that would be an upgrade.
That would be an upgrade, but they will never do that. If they do, it's going to be a maximum, and it's going to be $50 to $60.
Yeah.
So, do you want to pay that for a Marvel Legend? I mean, technically, I have paid that because I will buy a figure like this, like Gambit came with this jacket, and then I will pay someone like Rebel 10 Customs to make me a soft goods jacket, which puts the figure at $50. So
yeah.
And then one of the worst female figures in the line, this Emma Frost, was supposed to have a variant Rogue in the line. But this never came to fruition. They never put her out.
Right. So going back to that for a second.
Yeah.
So see at the bottom, see how it says it doesn't say White Queen or Rogue, it calls them something else. Yeah. This is how you got around doing variants with item count. So you did almost what's called a running change. You had one item. That item was called Femme Fatales. And under that one item, you had the run of Emma, and then they stopped that run, and then the remaining X amount of pieces, they did Rogue, and they were able to put them under one item. That's how you got away with doing variants back then. Now you can do variants, and it's much easier because you didn't have to worry about item count back then. Back then you did, which is why when I did the 4-inch line, I did Beast, I was able to get away with Blue Beast and Gray Beast because it was the same name.
Yeah. This one, this 2-pack, or this figure was called Manipulators of Memory.
The Marvel Sluts 2-pack.
Which I'm like, Rogue doesn't manipulate your memory. She just takes your shit.
Yeah.
That's, well, yeah. And like her titties are like popping out, like the zipper's undone. I wonder if that's why they were like, yeah, don't put that one out. Because they eventually did this green suit Rogue, but it was zipped up. Like the cleavage wasn't, in your face.
And it looks like it came with the Puck torso Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, it was a Puck wave. Yeah.
Did they ever release that? I mean, whether it's Toy Biz or Hasbro?
This is Hasbro. Yes, they did.
Oh, it's
the Puck.
Think about how shitty it was back then. They did Puck, Hit Monkey, Rocket Raccoon, like small Build-A-Figures. Like, it's kind of lame.
Yeah. People were pissed. I remember. Yeah. But it was like they were trying to be cute. Like, oh, we're going to do Build-A-Figures, but we're going to flip the script to make them tiny. It's like, no. You're supposed to pack those kind of figures in with another figure, like they did with Howard the Duck and Silver Surfer back in the day,
Yep.
But, Hasbro was already, they got the license. They started cutting corners immediately.
Do you remember what the retail price on these were back then?
$14.99, I think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Legends were $14.99 until the Winter Soldier wave, and they jumped to I think they jumped to 20. It's like boom, just like that.
How do you remember this shit?
I don't know. How much was the first Hot Toy?
That's the Spider-Man book from 2030. I don't know how you know all this stuff.
Because I buy them.
You're a professional.
Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right. And the Phoenix Force 5 Cyclops never came out, but someone at Hasbro sold the prototype on eBay, and that's where these pictures are from.
How much did it go
Look at Bobby smiling. It was you.
I don't remember it. No, because I don't remember ever seeing this figure. This was actually before I got there. At least I think this was right before I got there.
This was like 2014, I think.
Oh, was it?
I think so. Yeah.
No. Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong, but
I wish it was me that got this figure. I don't know how that. When I see this, I'm like, having that piece go over his shoulders, you get no movement in his arms. I'm like, what a terrible design for a figure.
Yeah. I mean, for whatever reason, they never put him out, but
yeah.
I mean, this is like the Phoenix. This is something I think you would just do in a box set. Just put it all out at once. They almost did that with, Squadron Supreme was 2-packs and then the single Power Princess. But I don't know. If you're going to do this team, just put them all in a box set. Amazon, one and done. Boom. Like, I think Fantastic Four should always be sold in a 4-pack. Because who buys one of the Fantastic Four?
That's true.
You buy one, you want the whole team, right? Right, Alex?
No.
Would you buy just the Thing Hot Toy, or would you get all
That's exactly what I did.
Are you serious?
Exactly what I did. Yeah.
Because you like the Thing so much?
Yeah. Honestly,
it was a 12-inch thing?
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
It's above average thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got that reference.
Well, there you go. Before we move on to Marvel Select, however, which is no longer around. It is no longer around. But when it was, you know where you could buy them? You know where you could buy them when they were around? The company? Mm-hmm. That's right.
Nerdzoic.com.
That's right. Nerdzoic.com, Alex. How'd you know? Guys, you got to go check out nerdzoic.com. Right now, they got new arrivals, including all these Hulks, Movie Hulk, Hulk 2099, Smart Hulk, Professor Hulk. I need that Hulk. I need that. He's got the bunny slippers that Dale Keown drove on. Alex, did you know that?
Yeah, that Smart Hulk with the bunny slippers, I think might crack the top 10 for you or one of the guys we know that collects Marvel Legends.
I think it looks good. Yeah,
I think it looks great.
Yet, but yeah. How about pre-order? Like the new pre-order, you got to get Malice. You got to get Doom 2099. They're at nerdzoic.com. They come with a magic card for reasons. There you go. He's got the Transformers, the re-release of the Power of the Primes, Throne of the rerun of the Optimal whatever, and the other one that looks like clown vomit in a robot form. You got Transformers over at nerdzone.com. G.I. Joe, you get the spoiler, and Iron Grenadier Destro right there. It's back in stock. McFarlane, you got to go with McFarlane. He's putting out all the DC stuff nonstop. Every Batman. He's got all the Batmans, 89 Batman, Page Punchers Batman, Kid Flash, Sinestro, Hot Girl. I actually do want the Atrocitus Red Lantern 2-pack.
Shadowhawk.
Cool. I got to add that to my nerd stash. Shadowhawk, Dragon Man. I'm sorry, Dragon Man. Savage Dragon. I'm hearing very good things about the Savage Dragon figure from McFarlane, the Elite Editions. Boy, Image Comics are getting a lot of love lately, huh? The old school stuff,
that Wildcat stuff just came out too.
Yeah. So, all the McFarlane stuff over there. NECA, Invisible Man. K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know. I guess there's grown men that are into this, but there's grown men that are, bronies. So whatever you're into, Nerdzoic has it. Even stuff that isn't action figures like Pokemon. Bobby, you go to nerdzoic.com, you get your Pokemon cards.
I should probably go there and buy some.
He's got them. He's got boxes. I don't get it, but apparently you don't have to wait in line at Target with a bunch of smelly Pokemon collectors. You just go to nerdzoic.com and pick them up.
That's a good point.
You have to fight people in the parking lot at Walmart. Get shot, potentially. No, stay home. Go to nerdzoic.com, get your Pokemon cards. And while you're at it, making all these orders, you throw them in your nerd stash, let them pile up over time, save money on shipping. You know how it is. Like, big nerdy's a collector like us. He gets it. He has the nerd stash to save us money on shipping. And how cool is it? You get a big box of stuff every few months. It's like, time to ship my nerd stash. And then it shows up, and you got 3,700 figures all at once.
3,700,
cool, right?
huh?
I mean, a lot. I don't know. It depends on how much you want to buy. But, you save a couple bucks, and then you're buying all those figures. You're building up points. Nerdzoic.com reward points, which equals full dollars, big money off future purchases. The whole system, it's built for collectors like us. Saving money on shipping, building reward points, getting money off future orders. You have to do it nowadays. Toys are very expensive. Very expensive. So go to nerdzoic.com, support a small family-owned American business. Stop going to the big box stores. Don't go to Amazon like Alex does. He's a bad person. Be a good person like me. Go to nerdzoic.com because they're small enough to care, Alex, but big enough to deliver. And that's Matt right there, big nerdy. He's very excited about his nerd stash. What do you think, guys?
It's like
good.
It's his second week as a co-host, and you're already like ridiculing him.
Yeah, well, it's my
job. Target. Is it third? Is it third week?
You weren't here last week.
Yeah, you missed the show
because you're by.
Listen to me, because this is some bullshit, and I'm going to get this out here right now. When this show was started, it was a bi-weekly show, and that was it. Then Ryan was like, "I'm bored, and I want to make more money." And he was like, I'm gonna stream on Wednesdays. And then we were still doing bi-weekly Saturdays. Then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I like streaming every Wednesday. I'm gonna stream every Saturday. And then it was like, hold on a second. I can't be ridiculed like I'm only there half the time because that's bullshit. This is the core show. The core show is every other Saturday.
Well,
you can't call.
How many years has it been going on every week now, though?
The episode you were on last week, was it a number? What are we on now?
153.
153. Was it 152 last week?
Yes.
See, that's bullshit.
No, you need to adapt. You need to join
bullshit.
in weekly.
Nope. My contract, it was bi-weekly, and that was what
there was no contract.
That was the original players agreement. We were bi-weekly, and then all of a sudden Ryan just changed the game and said we're going to.
I did change the game. I'm a game changer. Change the game forever. Yeah, some would say.
Bobby's busy playing Pokemon cards every other week.
Yeah.
So he can't
counting his beads.
I don't play. I buy them and then let them sit and become valuable.
Are you drinking a screwdriver? What is that?
No, I'm drinking a margarita.
Oh, okay.
Margarita.
Look, people saying Bobby has a point. Bobby is right. Exactly. You can't count the Wednesday show and then the shows on Saturday that I'm not part of as 3 POA shows. It's just
no. Wednesday is Midweek Mayhem.
Yeah.
That's a different show.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But you can't count that every Saturday as a.
I have 2 years saying that I can.
Where you
I'm just
been?
saying.
I guess you're going to start paying for StreamYard then, huh? 'Cause last time I checked, I'm like, shit, why am I paying $100 a month for something
Is
I'm
it
only on?
No, it's
twice a
free,
month?
right? I thought it was free.
No, I pay for the premium one so that we're able to do this.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Right, he's gonna start.
I'm paying for something I'm on twice a month.
I mean, it's your fair share is the way I see it. It's,
I don't recall getting a piece of the back end.
Oh, you don't?
Oh.
I'll have to talk to my secretary. See what's going on there.
Guys, can't wait for you guys to tune into my new show that I'm launching next Saturday. Everyone tune in. It's great. Ryan might have some technical difficulties because he won't have a StreamYard to log into.
Dude,
nice.
StreamYard. I have a StreamYard. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, then why am I paying for it?
Because you offered. Because you offered. I was setting up a StreamYard. You're like, no, just use mine. I said, okay.
Yeah, I offered when I thought that our show was every other Saturday, and then it became this.
It is every other Saturday. It's also every other Saturday. But it's still every other Saturday for sure. All right, let's go back to the chat because we got J-Man Collects here with 1,000 jewels. I don't know what that means, but it's a goat trophy. Thank you, J-Man Collects. We got Suka here with $5. Thank you, Suka. Shout out to Toy Biz. I won't forget the fact that I got an $8 Blade figure with a fabric jacket, a whole-ass motorcycle, and a comic book. Wow. That's true.
However, that jacket probably is disintegrated by now.
It definitely has. Yeah, that jacket did not last 20 years. Jersey Maniac sends in a 17-month member chat. Thank you, Maniac. He says, canceled for her luscious titties. What a travesty. Yeah. Toy Kane says, is fighting someone in line for Pokemon cards a sport?
I mean,
I've seen, dude, I
don't think any of those dudes can fight, so probably not.
I've been at Target and seen guys almost fight, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
Oof, I don't know.
My niece works at Target, and she's like, yeah, there's fights all the time, and I'm like, what a bunch of losers! Like, really, you're gonna go to a store and start a fight? Like, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
All right, back to it. Marvel Select canceled figures, and Alex, you came up with these. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Marvel Select no longer a thing. I'm hearing that like maybe Todd bought whatever's left of Diamond Select toys, but this beautiful looking Archangel never came out.
I love the wings, the way he designed. They designed the wings. It's not just one solid piece.
And you know what gets me is there's no reason why Marvel Legends can't make a 6-inch version of this. Like Hasbro makes action figures, and they make a lot of action figures. Why can't they just make them look like this?
What? But they did come out with an Archangel, didn't they?
But it doesn't look this good.
No.
Didn't their Archangel look good?
It was okay. Like they did one on the Bucky Cat body.
Right? Yeah, and that was one with the chrome wings from the X-Force pack.
They did that one a couple times. They did the X-Force one on the Bucky Cap, and then they redid them both the X-Force one they just redid on a kind of the Vulcan body, and it's fine, it's good. But all I'm saying is, you look at this, and this like the body proportion on this looks amazing, right?
Yeah. And I think one of the accessories was the Horseman mask, right? For this,
probably. I don't know.
I think I saw it when it was displayed.
I'm just saying. Like, it doesn't cost extra to sculpt them right. Just sculpt them right. Right, Bobby?
I mean, sounds accurate, but
Yeah. Archangel is straight for now. I don't know. Marvel could change that at any minute. East Coast Cody. I don't know.
Oh, he was. Who was he messing around with at this time? I think Psylocke.
Psylocke.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were getting it on in Uncanny X-Force.
Yeah, she likes that mullet.
Damn straight.
And then this amazing looking Annihilus, which was actually like both him and Archangel were up for pre-order everywhere. And, we all know what happened to Diamond Select. Like they're gone. Now, I don't know, if Todd McFarlane was able to buy the remnants of Diamond Select toys, whatever assets or whatever, the name, whatever.
Would he get the license though?
Exactly. I don't know if the license would automatically transfer it to him. Probably not.
Licenses that big do not transfer.
Okay.
Right. So
even if there's a bunch of time left on it?
Yeah, no, usually, I mean, it's very rare that like when it's big, like multi-million-dollar companies doing licenses, they don't transfer. Also, it's like all the licensing deals I have, there's always language in it that I can't transfer it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
or if you do transfer it, it has to be approved.
But if he could, right?
Yep.
Let's say it was approved and he got it and he was going to do Marvel Select again. Do you think he could get this tooling? If it, I would imagine it existed by this point.
Yeah, if he bought it, and part of the deal was because that's the thing, you wouldn't buy something without buying the tooling. Like if someone were to buy my company, they're not going to not buy my tooling. Like the tooling has the most value of anything.
So if that tooling's still sitting around in China, then what you're saying is there's a chance that Todd McFarlane can make this Annihilus.
If someone bought it, I mean,
yeah.
Also, Diamond Select, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, no, scrap it, because you could scrap it and get the raw money for the raw material.
For the steel.
It's pennies on it, but it's still money,
Yeah, I think steel is at like $900 a ton scrap, so that's not a lot of money for
not a lot of money
for tooling for one figure.
Let's see. And from the people that collect Diamond Select and McFarlane, they scale similarly, right?
They're 7-inch scale, yeah. Although Todd doesn't know his own scale because he'll make a Harley Quinn that's just as tall as Batman. He'll make a Dick Grayson Robin that's taller. Or no, I think Nightwing was like taller than a Batman. His scaling, while it is large, it's 7 to 8 inch scale. It's huge. It's all over the place, character to character. Like he thinks being in scale means everyone's the same height. I think that's what Todd thinks. Make them all the same height. That's not his voice. Anyway, I wasn't prepared to imitate him. Anyway, so we're going to move on from Annihilus. Diamond Select Muppets.
Yeah.
What's this guy's name?
Sweetums.
Sweetums, that's right.
So, man, I love this line. I have all of them. And I actually had this guy pre-ordered. And then Stacks came down, man. Canceled my pre-orders.
But NECA's got it now.
NECA can do it.
Yeah, but they're so much bigger. Like they
do not scale. Yeah.
They do not scale at all.
So like I got the beaker. I got the beaker and Professor what's it, Honeydew Melon?
Yeah. Honeydew, yeah.
So I got those two and Animal. And like they are dwarfed by Burton.
Yeah.
It's like way out of scale.
Yeah. And the reason I like the Muppets by Diamond Select is because they scale with like your 6 or 7 inch figures.
And the old Palisades line.
Palisades are a little bit bigger. They're a little bit bigger.
Okay, but I have some of those and I think they work.
No, I work. I mean, you can squint your eyes, but also the best thing about the Palisades Muppet lines was the dioramas, man. Those things are
man, I still have the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
And I have the Swedish Chef kitchen and
I
never got the backstage.
Theater.
The backstage.
Yeah, I want that. It goes for like $900 though, man.
What?
Dude.
Yeah. All those dioramas. Yeah.
For the longest time, the Pigs in Space one was super cheap.
Cheap, but literally in the last few years, they've jumped up at double the price.
Oh, sure. Because no one's making stuff like that anymore.
Yeah. No.
I mean, NECA made some sewer layers, but look at the cost of those things from NECA.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the aftermarket price on those the other day, and they're like up to like $500-600 now. Jeez. They retail for like $253, I think.
They were $300 or $350 for the sewer layers. They were very expensive. I know because I asked my mom to buy me one. And then these guys, these are newer Muppets from that 90s show, right?
No. Uncle Deadly and Pepe. They're all from early days.
I don't remember them from
Yeah,
the old days.
Uncle Deadly. Yeah.
You know, Ryan, I like how Alex is giving you shit about your Marvel Legends knowledge, and then this dude knows everything about the Muppets.
I
Muppets
grew
are
up with the
cool.
Muppet Show,
Just
man.
putting it out there.
You know
I
what was
can't
cool?
tell you if this is the original buck. You know, was this the buck from fucking Gonzo 2018? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's shit
well, you
Ryan
don't collect them. That's why. But you know
Right.
what was cool? Like one of the coolest things at Disneyland, which I think they got rid of, was the Muppet Show.
Oh,
Like,
really? They had
Yeah, you'd go in the theater, and
Yeah.
it was like a half-hour show or something like that, and like the Swedish Chef is there firing off a cannon, and it was so cool, man.
Yeah.
But I think they decommissioned it.
Oh.
And
Lord
then
of the Rings. This is up
Lord
your
of
alley, Bobby.
Rings, yeah.
Yeah, but this is like the shit era. I mean, it's like I did a whole thing on my YouTube channel about like the Lord of the Rings line and how people can't get it right since Toy Biz.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, Diamond Select was doing. Look how like thin that witch, that the Witch King looks, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, and I got all these figures, and they're garbage, man. They're
Mm.
garbage, and it's like,
What don't you like about them?
you got to watch the video. No, it's like
I did. I just don't remember.
the Aragorn. Like, just thinking about Aragorn, my favorite character. It's like, dude, this was the 2020s. The Aragorn figure came out, and he didn't use inkjet printing on the face. And I'm like, he's always got a dirty face. He's got like 5 o'clock shadow, a scruffy beard. It's like, you can't do that with tampo and hand painting. So he just looked like a lazy pothead. So I'm just like, why? Like, why? You have all this technology at your fingertips, and you decide to cut corners on a line that you have to tool from scratch. So it just didn't make sense. They couldn't pose well. Like, they're very like straight up and down. Like you could see from this picture, like they didn't look good.
That
Like,
was every Diamond Select line. None of them could really pose well.
but I will say the one highlight was the Build-A-Figure Sauron, which I have on my shelf over there.
Yeah.
That figure was unbelievable. Like,
I
absolutely
bet that thing
unbelievable.
sells for a ton now.
He's got to, because he's so good.
Yeah.
And he scales correctly. But I'm kind of like, all right, well, it's a good thing they went under, because it's not like I would have cared for these figures.
Toy Game
Is the
says
wo-
Gimli was the only good
Gimli
one.
was okay, but again, like, they messed up because they had him and Legolas, and they came out and they were like missing accessories. And then
Yeah.
instead of like just offering them for free, they were like, no, buy this deluxe Gollum set, and we're gonna sneak the accessories in there, so you got to buy another item to get them. It was really Bush League shit, and I was like, that's fucked up. But
Yeah.
I know this is just one pick, but is the Witch King undersized? You think?
I mean,
Is he in the background?
we're just seeing pictures, so
Right.
it's not like he's the prototype is standing next to the prototype of Eowyn, but I mean, just looking at his shoulders, he looks like thin.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So I don't know if he was undersized like height wise, but he's undersized like mass wise.
Time for you to get this license, Vala.
You know what? Listen, don't get me wrong. I would love to. I mean, they're doing the hunt for Gollum, but it's like, this is an incredibly tooling heavy line. There's no reuse in this line. And it's like, you got to make sure you're selling tens of thousands of pieces to justify the tooling of every figure. It's literally every figure. You're not reusing any parts for anyone. But
what if
there enough in the-
Mezco, right? Like what if you like did soft goods like Mezco? Then it's like the same body for multiple dudes, but with different clothing.
I mean, I guess it's
Yeah.
like, but then you're selling $100 figures.
That's a good point.
You don't want to sell $100 figures. You want the masses to be able to buy Lord of the Rings. You got to
You
remember.
don't think there's enough of an audience out there to buy?
No, there's an
$100 Lord of the
audience.
Rings?
It's just that you got to remember, these movies were from 1999 to 2001.
Yeah.
Those fans that got on board with the figures, those were $8 figures. They were Toy Biz $8 figures, and they went deep, and you can buy a ton of them. Now it's like, you're going to ask those same fans, which are now older, and
More
there's
pocket
not
money.
as many buying toys, to then buy $100 figure.
Mhm.
The math ain't math in there, bro.
You don't think? Okay.
Nope.
I don't know. I would do it. but I'm
The problem is
obviously,
someone like a
crazy.
McFarlane can go and scoop up that license easier than I can because the minimum guarantee would be, $5-10 million, and he can pay that. I'm not going to sit there and drop $5-10 million on the Lord of the Rings license. He's in Target and Walmart, so it's like it just. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. It's just
Expensive.
It's expensive.
Very expensive.
What about a Rankin and Bass animated 70s, early 80s
God.
Lord of the Rings?
No.
Oh God.
No.
The crazy thing is those figures go for a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
But I mean, it might be cool to redo those figures. I don't know how much of an audience there is for that, but
not much.
If you did them cool, like Aragorn was wearing like, a cod piece, like loincloth, like he looked kind of shitty, like as a design character for the animation. But if you put like some washes on him, if you like did him up a little bit, if they let you do that, maybe you can make them kind of cool.
Animation accurate though? You wouldn't want to go that route?
I wouldn't go direct animation accurate. I would go because you'd want with all like the Savage Crucible, the Four Horsemen, the fantasy crowd, you want those figures to fit in with those figures.
Yeah, good point.
So might be a good time for me to get into fantasy. I don't know.
Okay. All right, let's move on from this. Well, Slane says UPF and Nada were on the verge of making them. Wasn't the Gandalf you got the third party from Nada?
No, it was from Hellcat because the Aragorn is from Hellcat, the Gandalf's from Hellcat. But yeah, I heard Noda was doing them and they looked really good. I've just heard nothing else about them since. And that was like 2 years ago.
Hell yeah.
A good Willow line from the first movie only.
Yeah.
Would be
what I wouldn't give. Let me tell you something. The one
Matt
figure
Mardigan.
that I would spend money on, and I don't even care if it would sell, is I would tool up a brand new General Kale just because.
Yeah.
Because he's
Matt
one of the
Mardigan.
coolest looking characters ever.
and Willow. Just the three. That's all I need.
Should make a play action feature where he's got the two swords that can get stuck in.
Oh, step on the hilt and pull a guy down on it. Oh.
Let's see here. I'm going to go to the chat real quick because we got some comments. Andrew Sabina says doing an impression of Todd is easy. You just stuff 5 marbles in each cheek like a chipmunk in autumn. I love Todd, but we all know I'm right. Well, it's very cool. Very cool. You're right, Andrew. Thanks for the $5. We got Bat Pose with 2. I will give my life for medieval fantasy Valaverse.
Nice.
But then you won't be alive to enjoy them. Bat Pose.
Am I lagging or are you guys lagging?
You.
Oh, really?
I'm not lagging. Alex, are you lagging?
Nope.
Am I lagging?
Nope.
I didn't notice anyone lagging.
I didn't notice anyone either. No.
I hear you guys breaking up on my end.
That's on your end. You have Thunder and Lightning, right?
I do have Thunder and Lightning, yeah.
Yep. Codename Hunter with $5. Thank you. Those canceled Diamond Select Toys Star Trek waves that were canceled in 2008 still breaks my heart. Whole wave of Borg and even a wave with the Salt Vampire.
Yeah, but you've got what are those two companies that are doing them now? Both at 6-inch and
Nacelle
and the Ramen Toys partner.
Factory Entertainment.
Factory
Entertainment's doing 4.
They're doing 4-inch, 3/4.
Yeah.
3/4. Great. I mean, they look fucking great. They had the whole Starship deck or whatever it's called.
And Nacelle's prices are incredibly good. For what you get in the box, dude, really good. Thank you, Codename Hunter. Tyler Lalone, member for 36 months. That's 3 years. Thank you, Tyler. I got the 2 white horses from Noda coming. They make good horses, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
They make good horses. I don't know.
So they'll be able to do Gandalf the White.
We'll see. Well, dude, NECA is known for not finishing lines, and this one I know pissed a lot of people off. The Gargoyles Ultimate Collection. Were you collecting this, Alex?
Nah.
Because you sent this to me.
Yeah, I know, but it's just one of the things that I saw people complaining the most about lines that they didn't finish.
Yeah, so they showed Cold Stone, right?
Cold Stone and Macbeth.
Yeah, so Cold Stone, they showed it, and this neighbor came. They canceled that line, and it didn't sell well. Like all the
No.
gargoyle stuff sat around at my Target
I
forever.
saw them sitting.
Yeah, I
around.
always saw it on clearance at Target.
And then Ross at the end. Everything went to Ross.
A lot of tooling.
A lot
Lot
of,
of
yeah, a
tooling.
lot of
Huge. I mean, those wings alone are fucking.
huge.
Who knows?
Yeah. So you never got Cold Stone, and you never. And Toy Collector Magazine, like, world premiered this guy.
Oh no!
Yeah, and they still, that was September 2022. It says on there. Yeah. So, oh well, no Cold Stone.
It's like the Madden curse right there.
Yeah. And then Macbeth. Macbeth also teased, and they had to cancel the line, man. What other gargoyles were there? Because I never really was into that cartoon.
Neither was I. That's why I'm like, I don't think it was really a viable line. Like, even compared to the other Disney after school shows at the time, great. It was really great written show, but it wasn't as popular as like Darkwing Duck or DuckTales or.
Yeah. Well, that's why I always wonder, like, even like with Nacelle, like Cowboys of Moon Mesa, and you know, like who's the Premium DNA with like Battletoads. I'm like, this stuff isn't that popular.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
like
and also they took Gargoyles, an animated series, and they took the figures and made them look realistic rather than animated. So these were like a realistic take on the property, which I think if they did like animated style, maybe it would have been a little bit.
You think?
A little hotter, you know, better seller.
The people that I know that collected this line always praise the more realistic approach.
Okay.
I would have preferred.
That's how I would have done it. Like I just said, I would have done like that with the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings. Like, I think that's the way to go.
It seems like that's what a lot of toy companies do when they have animated IPs. Just, you know, make it a little bit more realistic.
Yeah.
By the way, just to back up a little bit, Big Kev says Factory is not doing Trek 4-inch. So,
yeah, no, they are. They're
doing Battlestar Galactica 4-inch.
No, they showed off the bridge.
No, that was Nacelle.
There was two of them.
Oh, okay.
There's
I
two
didn't see
different-
the other one. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up, Transformers. So this is all you, Alex, because I don't know. You know,
Yeah, I mean, it's only. I think I only sent you this thing. Is oh my god, this is the one that I want the most.
Fortificus Titanicus.
It's really Fortress Maximus.
I know. I'm reading what's on.
But
the
he's
screen.
called because it's a third-party company, Fans Toys,
Right.
which probably makes the best Transformers toys out there. Masterpiece scale.
Oh, they're the ones that do the G.I. Joe vehicles, right?
No, they
Fans?
only do Transformers. Fans Toys. Yeah.
No, Fans Toys did the flying ship for G.I.
Oh,
Joe.
Fans Hobby. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
does
no,
the G.I. Joe
yeah,
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but this thing is it was they had like renders, like grayscale renders 4-5 years ago. Didn't hear anything up until earlier this year where they showed more renders and they colored the old grayscale renders. Couple of places have them up for pre-order, but nothing has been announced. Like the last announcement was at one of the Transformers conventions back in April, I think. This thing is going to be like 4 feet tall.
Oh, damn.
It's fucking huge. And the reason why I think we got a little bit of news earlier this year is because that Metroplex that was like
That thing was like
3
4
feet tall?
feet tall. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. So
Huge.
that thing sold out. They're on the second or third run now, I think.
It was like $1,200 for that thing.
Yeah, but it sold out. It's hugely popular.
Dude, it's
I remember seeing the box that thing came in.
It came in
I was
3
like-
boxes.
3 boxes.
Like,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
So this thing isn't like, I mean, it went up for pre-order in a few spots, but
How much?
not a, I mean, the pre-order deposit was like $125 through Show Z. So I'm thinking this thing, if it does ever come out, God, I hope it does, is going to be about $1,400, I think. But this thing, and the thing is that they also released the head separately like 5 years ago. So when you buy this Forticus Titanicus, it's just the body.
It's for Fortificus Titanicus. Fortificus.
Fortificus.
Fornication. Okay. And there he is in the
This is like the ship mode or whatever.
Yeah. It's lame.
Yeah.
Who would ever display it like you displayed in robot mode?
Robot, yeah. Well, actually, I would display it. I don't think we have the slides for it, but base mode, I would definitely. That's why I want to get it, is for my Legend Scales Transformers.
Oh, to run around on.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. And then this is a good
G1, like back in the 80s. This was like the unicorn of the original G1 vintage line.
Unicron.
right. But I meant like unicorn as the holy grail that people never got. That collection.
This looks horrible.
It looks horrible.
Like the rest of the G1 line. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. But now they're like doing. Have you guys seen the Missing Link line from Takara? Which I don't understand why people would want that. It's
nostalgia.
Just like better articulated vintage figures.
Yeah, it's nostalgia.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like they've come out with so much better versions of all these characters. Like even this Unicron, like the HasLab one is like the one that people go to now. But even before that, they had the Energon, which was released like 3 or 4 times.
Here's why people like the
Missing Link.
Mm-hmm. You said they put out stuff that looks better. Yes, there are better Luke Skywalkers nowadays too, but people still want that old Kenner Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's a retro line, just like Star Wars does. But they make them pose better, like we wanted them to. No, I'm not into it. I don't want that. I want it to look like it did in the show, and the toys didn't look like the show.
No. I mean, because at least in the first few ways, because they were pulled together from different toy lines that had already existed for a few years in Japan. But I think Super 7 did like a reaction figure, like a 4-inch figure of this thing.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's really bad. It's like, if you notice, the arms are like a halo that goes around, that surrounds the planet.
Yeah. It looks like if Danny DeVito played Unicron. That's what it looks like. All right. And then we got some wrestling figures here that were shown and canceled. So I hope Ace is still watching.
Yeah. Man, I wish they would have come out with this. 97 Sting, before he got the long hair and he wore like the onesie. This was supposed to be from the Elite line, but Sting, I think his license agreement ran out, and he jumped to AEW, I believe, soon after.
I swear, I mean, wrestling's crazy because they'll put out a guy in every outfit he's ever worn. I swear I've seen this thing at a store. But
yeah, well, they've released they haven't released that head sculpt. They've released the buck minus the gloves. I think the gloves are different, and the coat they actually released for that defining moment Sting. Bobby, you remember
that coat looks horrible too. It doesn't look good.
I'd buy it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever. And this one does look cool. This one the Ace liked.
Yeah. This is from one of your favorite matches, right? Bobby?
Hell yeah, baby.
Mania 7 Macho Man. They showed they showed it in packaging. It looks awesome, and then his licensing agreement ran out, so they never put it out. I think he might have even been up for a pre-order on Ringside.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Looks cool. I the only Macho Man I have is a Slim Jim version from like 5 years ago. 6
Oh
years
yeah,
ago.
the red and yellow.
Yeah, that one's cool.
I'm not a big Macho Man guy, but the only one I'd buy is from WrestleMania 4, where he's got the classic purple trunks with the yellow boots. I don't like Macho Man when he wore like the long tights and the fucking.
You know what Macho Man I want him to do?
You're gonna say Spider-Man.
Bonesaw McGraw, baby. That's what I want.
I knew it.
Bonesaw is ready. I want Bonesaw McGraw, and they could do it. They've done well. Then again, I don't know if they can, but they've done other wrestlers as movie figures.
Now they could do it because he doesn't have an agreement with WWE, which is an exclusive license. So if you don't collect wrestling stuff, but he's got licenses with all small companies, independent companies.
Yeah, because I have this outfit Macho Man from Zombie Sailor toys.
Oh, the little, yeah,
oh, it's so good.
Zombie Sailor's killing it. Yeah.
The crazy thing is, I talked to them at Zolicon. I raved about their stuff. I said they were doing such good stuff.
It's so
I
good.
find
man.
it interesting that yeah, WWE doesn't own the likeness, but it's like he wore this outfit
right
on a WWF WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So how were they able to do it? That's where like the legalities of things get all muddy. It's like,
yeah, more than any kind of IP, like the wrestling stuff is really muddied. Like I don't really understand what the distinguishing line, what you can and can't do is with wrestling figures.
Because it's like, well, when he's there, is he paying for his costumes to get made? Like Flair paid for his robes.
Yeah.
But it's like WWF had like seamstresses that would make your costumes, which is why Shawn Michaels ended up with brown pants. But like who paid for this outfit that Macho Man made? That's what I wonder about. Well,
you know what? Other Macho Man I want him to make.
What?
God.
Well, I mean, remember they've done like the slambulance and like the cars you can bust up with your wrestlers.
Yeah.
I want him to do Macho Man with the Jeep Wrangler.
Oh, where he dies? That's messed up, dude.
Dude.
That's fucked up. Dude. I wanted to make hip hop Macho Man, where he made that rap album.
Man, that was cold, Ryan. That was cold.
That was really messed up, Ryan.
I didn't say anything wrong.
The man is dead.
I happen to like Jeep Wranglers. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
What? What?
Just cold-blooded.
I don't know what the hell this is.
This is Power Town. Are you guys?
Dude.
You guys? Have you heard anything about this whole Power Town fiasco thing?
Amazing.
No, but it sounds gay.
Amazing.
So Power Town Ultras
sounds like Pound Town.
Pound Town Wrestling. They came out with the first wave, which had like Bobby had like Von Erich, Kerry Von Erich, Luthez, Vern Gagne, wrestlers from like the old black and white television days.
Yeah.
And their credit is like the character selections. They're making wrestlers that the big companies aren't going to make.
They're never.
I love that first wave. This second wave, I would have bought like half of them, but they were supposed to have come out like,
well,
I think they went up for pre-order like 2.5, 3 years ago. Jeez. And the dude is like, the website's down, then it goes back up, then it goes back down, then they go silent. Then he says that they're still getting made, but that was like 6 months ago. So it's like, I don't think they're ever coming out, man.
But he also left out that Series 1 was riddled with QC issues.
But then he re-released them with the fixed knees and the fixed joints and all that stuff. But I mean, damn, man, sucks. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna come out. I think he ran off with everyone's money. Yeah. So they become like
who is it who's the old wrestler that's tied in with Power Town?
There are a couple with Gagne, Greg Gagne, who was the owner of the AWA, and Magnum TA.
Got it.
From the NWA. But they both like jump ship because they don't want to be associated with this dude the guy that owns and operates this company is a guy that operated Remco, I think it was, or Mego, one of those companies. Okay. He went, he got out of the toy industry for like decades, and then he came back when he saw that classic wrestling, like the old was that no, like the ones that Zombie Sailor. What were those?
The Hasbro, the Hasbro style,
like those kind of aesthetic figures and like the big rubber guys. Kind of started selling, because of the major wrestling guys, and so he's like, "Hey, let me make some money on these old wrestling." So he used both said wrestlers to get licenses from all the independent wrestlers, and just ran off with everyone's money, man.
Damn.
I can't. Hold on a second. I can't believe you didn't put the canceled Jeff Hardy on this list.
Because I don't give a shit about Jeff Hardy. He sucks.
Oh, you asshole.
How dare you say?
Did that Owen Hart ever come out from
AEW? Yeah, AEW Jazzwares. Yeah, a lot of them.
He looked like crap. Like it didn't look anything like him.
One of them does, but the thing is with that Owen Hart is like it's not the outfit that people recognize him. It's him,
Yeah.
his time in Japan on the Independence. So
I think that is Britney Spears.
that's Medusa.
All right. Moving on to Alex's favorite 12-inch Hot Toys.
Yeah, this is I mean, you talk about NECA being infamous for not finishing waves or lines or whatever. It's like a fucking second business for Hot Toys. Like this could have been like the Hot Toys canceled and never released show, but I just
No one will
chose
watch
to.
it.
Yeah. Baze. It's just a crime that they didn't
No.
finish the Rogue One team.
Didn't they do Cheer It?
They did Cheer It. They did Cassian just came out.
How do you do Cheer It with no bays?
I know, right?
That doesn't make any sense.
K2SO.
Yeah.
The only ones that's missing is Baze and the technician dude. I think he's like Indian or Middle Eastern. What's his name?
Bodhi Root.
Yeah, Bodhi. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
I mean,
least
they even
interesting
released
one.
Krennic and that version of Vader from the movie, but no Baze.
Dang.
The short troopers, short trooper commander, regular infantry, 2-pack stormtroopers from Rogue One. Everyone except for Baze and Bodhi.
You can't do Cheer It Imwe and not Baze Malbus. That's
Well,
stupid.
I mean, there's
It should have
about
been a
a
2-pack.
two.
It should have.
Yeah, I mean, it should have, but they don't.
Do
Very
you do
rarely
C3PO without R2D2? No,
But they have several
shouldn't.
times.
you shouldn't. It's
There's about a 2% chance this guy comes out, but I
Yeah.
doubt
And they don't ever like say why, right? They never.
no, it's just like just gone,
Hmm.
never to be mentioned.
And did they do multiple gins? Like, did they do gin like regular gin and
They
then
did
gin?
two.
in
They
the
did
TIE Fighter
regular
outfit?
gin. They did regular Jin, which is one of the best figures I think they've ever made for Star Wars, because she came with like basically three different outfits.
Okay.
Like the poncho, regular, and then like the armored up version, and then they did, like you said, the disguised version, which is another good figure.
Alrighty. Moving on to the next hot toy. They were going to do the whole ass Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch up on, because this is the thing that pisses me off about Hot Toys the most, is like when they tease these awesome vehicles and dioramas, and they're basically just like convention display pieces, but they are like, want to get on the wish list or the wait list, or not the wait list, but like the RSVP list for this when it comes out, and this is like 3, 4, 5 years later and nothing.
You got to think though, like all that stuff is done strategically. It's like what I did with the extras. It's like, well, I put them up for pre-order. Good thing I did, because I had to up my quantities. If they put something like this up, it's like, okay, I don't know if they put it up and say what the price would be or whatever, but
No, they don't.
If people put it up and there's just not enough buzz there, they're not going to take that risk.
Yeah,
but you know what, man? Their Batmobiles sell out.
I mean,
And they do like second, third runs.
Batmobile, though.
yeah.
I mean, you don't think
This is from the prequels, though. The
Yeah,
prequels.
this is
Okay,
something Anakin was in for like a little bit.
okay, but what about the Falcon cockpit?
That would do better than
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Well, that's
I mean,
because that
Jim-
other company beat them to it, right?
Well,
Cassie.
no, they put up the Falcon cockpit on display like 8, 9 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
And after 4, 5, Jazz Inc. is like, we're pretty sure they're not going to do it, so we'll just do it.
Mm.
That's what happened. That's the silver lining, is like, if they don't do it, well, not Star Wars anymore, because Jazz Inc. can't do Star Wars. But other stuff, Jazz Inc. will do it if they see that Hot Toys is not gonna.
Do you think Hot Toys is going to do that Doomsday Sentinel that they showed
Yeah, I think so. I think he's gonna be undersized, well undersized, but
for 12-inch? Yes.
What's the tallest figure they've ever done?
Hulkbuster.
yeah, probably Hulkbuster. That's
I think it was massive.
Hulkbuster.
Did they do Galactus for the Fantastic Four movie?
Yeah, but he was super undersized. Like,
Hmm.
I think he was like.
Well, he
20
would be
inches, like that.
if he was in scale with Hot Toys. He'd be 20 feet.
Yeah, it
tall.
would be massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
I
he
don't
wasn't
even
even
think.
like 3 feet tall.
No. I think he
Oh.
might have. Maybe he was 23 inches. I could be wrong.
Too small.
I
Too small.
Hasbro's Galactus, their Galactus
32.
was like he was 32 inches.
32.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yep.
Hulk
Big
is
boy.
another one of their bigger figures, and then they have like the two-legged chicken walker from the Clone Wars that they're
ATRT.
yeah that's going to be one of their bigger ones too.
They did an Ed 209, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't any bigger than Hulk though. I had
Okay.
him.
So I mean, this Jedi Starfighter, you're looking at a 12-inch figure in the cockpit.
Yeah.
This thing is like at least 3 feet long.
A little bit shorter. Yeah.
That thing's
Shoot.
probably as long as the 89 Batmobile, right?
Yeah. I'd say so.
Gigantic and wide. Look how wide it is.
Yeah.
All right. And then no one knows what this is. I don't even know why I put it in here. but Alex
Because I
Hunter-
just wanted to put it in because I love it. I want it. It's from the original Sentai series from the 70s. Figure arts. I just wanted to mix up like companies that didn't put out stuff. So this is one of the figure arts figures that they prototyped and displayed. Never came out. He's one of the bad guys from the original Sentai series.
Why is he a baseball head? Is he like one of the
He's all
villains?
baseball mask, dude. The villains in the original Sentai series are like this. They're like fucking hammerhead, baseball head,
Yeah.
and then a lot
Dickhead.
of like undertone, like Nazi stuff too. On there,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Well.
All right. Super 7. The whole Dungeons and Dragons Wave 2 was canceled. This was all canceled.
Yeah. This is actually a picture because they never. I don't know. He says they prototyped it, and they're ready to go. It's just the demand wasn't there because Wave 1 didn't sell. But this is a picture of the Hasbro Dungeons
Okay,
and
because
Dragons.
I looked for pictures
They
of this. and I
they
couldn't
don't
find it.
exist. They don't
Yeah.
exist. The pictures.
Okay.
But yeah, this says he came out with like a vinyl 8 POA Tiamat, the dragon, the three-headed
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah.
And based upon how that sold would determine whether or not he released Wave 2. And I guess it didn't sell well because you can still get it on Amazon. Vecna, which went up for pre-order and then they canceled it. I think even
Super
if you
7
don't,
canceled this.
yeah.
This figure looks too good to be a Super 7 figure.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, even if you're not into the Dungeons and Dragons thing, and you're like a Mythic Legions or whatever collector, I
Savage
think,
Crucible, yeah, this looks cool.
yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't move well, but
no.
it does look cool. I didn't know Vecna was in Dungeons and Dragons. I thought that was Stranger Things.
Play the clip, Ryan. Play the clip.
Okay. Let's see here. I wasn't ready.
How are you not
Where
ready?
is it? I can't find it. Why'd you put this? It's so much pressure.
Sorry. That you should have that on like a hot button immediately.
Oh, here it is.
Hey, it's Brian Flint from Super 7, and you're watching 3POA Podcast.
I can't.
Biggest regret of his life.
And of course, the GI Joe mothership. Like we documented the whole campaign here on 3POA Podcast years ago. What a mess this big salad bowl was. I don't even think it got close to funding.
No, it was like 4,000 was the goal, and I think they only did like 1,200.
I mean, like all in, wasn't this $700-800 for
Was
a big
it?
old salad bowl? Wasn't that what it was?
I don't know if this would have.
I don't think it was that much. I think it was like 5.
Yeah, but then you had all the tax and everything
Oh.
and shipping. I think it
$100
was a
shipping.
flat $100 shipping.
Yeah, that's what they do with their play sets.
It was $100 shipping for this, or maybe it was 50, but whatever.
No, it was 100.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It was like $600 or $700 to buy this and have
If
it. Yeah.
this would have scaled with my 25th anniversary, Joe's, I think I would have been on it.
Wouldn't it scale with 25th anniversary?
Oh, because correct me if I'm wrong, Bobby. 3 3/4 vintage Joe's.
25th
like
was 4 inch.
like 4 inch, right?
Yeah. 25th anniversary was 4-inch. O-ring or 3 3/4. So yeah, this was true 3 3/4 right here.
This is something for KJ.
He probably backed it.
No,
Okay. Next up, more GI Joe. this is thanks to Hayden in the 3POA group. He posted these pictures. I've never seen this before.
Me
But the
neither.
Pursuit of Cobra Mobile Command Center, which was reused tooling from G.I. Joe Pit.
G.I. Joe.
Bobby,
Pit.
were you there during this era?
No, this was, I'm trying to think, because I was there in 2011. This might have been like 2010.
Okay.
Early on, really.
Well, because this was the movie came out in 2008 or 2009. Then Pursuit of Cobra was 2010, 11. So that's when this would have been. But
so this is movie based?
No, it's not movie based. This was Pursuit of Cobra. Pursuit of Cobra was the line right after the movie. But because the movie had failed, Pursuit of Cobra came out, and it was like at that point they were like, just let the G.I. Joe team kind of do whatever they want because the movie failed. And that was when the best line of G.I. Joe came out. So this was just a concept model they had done. I had never seen it when I was there as an intern, so I don't know where it was or whatever, but they would have never been able to do something like this.
So this had nothing to do with 25th anniversary.
It was the same era, same scale. 25th anniversary, Rise of Cobra, Pursuit of Cobra, 30th anniversary, Retaliation, all the same scale, all the same era. That's like that modern day 4-inch era. So that's what this would have fit in line with.
This is a cool looking playset / vehicle. Like,
yeah, it's a lot cooler than what the movie Pit playset was.
Yeah,
that thing was a hunk of shit.
And that's the end of that topic. Cancel toys. What could have been? I want to get into something else now, Bobby. So there was a lot of turmoil in the Star Wars collecting community this past week, which, of course, the Star Wars community is not a stranger to turmoil and anger and outrage, right? Because of the sequel trilogy, right? But also in toys, like at Hasbro. There we go. So this guy, Ken Hine, is calling for a boycott. Shout out to Ken. I don't know him, but he posted this. It says Hasbro is turning their backs on you, the collector. Corporate greed, botched pre-orders, poor decision-making, price swapping. What is going on? It's awful. How can the company licensed to make Star Wars collections do this to loyal fans, especially right before the 50th anniversary?
He's not wrong.
Yakface posted this. So this all comes from the Vintage Collection INT4, which is an old mini rig that showed up in the Mandalorian movie. Did you see the Mandalorian movie, Alex?
Yeah, I liked it.
Remember the mini rig that showed up? The old Kenner mini rig that showed up in the action scene? So they made the toy of it with the Imperial Warlord, and it was initially advertised as, I believe, $50, $59.99. It goes up and it is $79.99. That's a $20 difference, and it's a very small toy. It's a mini rig. We all know the size of mini rigs; they're little, right? This is the Vintage Collection. So Yakface posts this. Shout out to Jason, by the way. Yakface. He says, "If I may, I'd like to speak calmly about what transpired today regarding the colossal screw up with the launch of today's Star Wars pre-orders on Pulse, especially the Vintage Collection INT4. I screw up so bad I didn't bother to promote the product. First off, mistakes happen, typos, retail partner exclusivity changes, and pricing errors happen, but rarely all at one time. But I can't help but think that the recent increases in these types of errors, and we've seen this a few times with the pricing thing happening, the recent increases in these types, and across all lines, not just Star Wars, are due largely in part to the streamlining of staff across the board at Hasbro. Streamlining in quotes. We all know what he's talking about. Laying everyone off. Proper, or at least previous checks and balances are not being done to the level they once were. This is not an excuse for letting the misinformation for the Vintage Collection INT4 to be posted and reposted, discussed, and promoted by various sites and social channels for weeks without correction or clarification. Hasbro has worked very hard to establish and cultivate relationships with fans and fan sites like Yakface via social media engagement, but with incidents like this, the Black Series Embo/Kibu set, that pissed me off, and Retro, the Vintage Collection X-Wing mashup, not to mention continued price hikes, all that work unravels at the expense of the brand and those most dedicated to the line, you and me, the collector. In the past, nearly everything that Hasbro releases for the Vintage Collection, the Black Series, and Retro was a guaranteed purchase by me. No, I'm not a typical collector. I'm part of a very small minority, but as Hasbro Star Wars brands make it harder to justify these purchases and harder to trust what they say, the overall collector base will continue to shrink. As we head into the 50th anniversary of Star Wars, I can honestly say I have zero expectations on being wowed by any announcements, except for a couple. Maybe that's the best way going into this milestone year. Expect disappointment, and you'll never be disappointed. MJ. This is Jason, who has been collecting Star Wars since the beginning. Since the beginning. Things are bad with Star Wars right now. Again, here he is. Something has gone terribly wrong with Hasbro and Disney managing the brand, and it doesn't seem to be getting better. Today's INT 4 price of $79.99 after advertising, oh my God, a $51.99 price point for weeks, plus isolation to only being offered through Hasbro Pulse. So this became a Pulse exclusive and not $52.80, just illustrates the point even further. That is a small vehicle. It's a small figure, and it's $80. Like, that's $20 less than the freaking classified Vamp was.
What do the Vintage Collection figures retail at right now?
25?
No, they're 20.
20.
Deluxes are 25 or 28 or something.
So you tell me that's a $60 vehicle. when you like think about it like that, it's kind of like when you think about the Despoiler or one of the other things. When you start removing something from it, you're like, so you're telling me this costs this?
Yeah. I see people in the chat. Impossible Pie says stop buying it. I am seeing more. I don't buy Vintage Collection anyway. I am seeing more and more and more people like, this is it. I'm out. I'm done. Now, are they really? We'll see. I don't think this call for a boycott from that guy Ken is going to work. I don't think there's enough. You can't. It's hard to coordinate collectors. They're not going to.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Maybe this is the straw that breaks the camel's back with Star Wars at Hasbro. I don't know. Probably not. But it's bad.
I mean, I hope they do better, but I don't want to see. I don't collect the vintage line, and I know Jersey says, dead scale, all that stuff. But I want to see it continue just because that's the original way Star Wars toys was sold, and they've been doing the 3 3/4 line for so long. Oh, man.
See,
I want to see it succeed, I guess is what I'm saying.
Normally I would say dead scale. However, when they do HasLabs for 3 3/4, they're great. They're great. They go through the roof.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's an outlier. I also think, because people have been asking me, like, my opinion on this, and I'm like, I would, I when it comes to Vintage Collection, I wouldn't, because they just renewed the license for Star Wars. I wouldn't be. Now, I remember being, on Marvel, you had the contract for certain scales and certain segments and things like this. So with the Vintage Collection, I look at it as if I bet you that Hasbro has it in the agreement that they have to do the Vintage Collection. They have to do this scale. So they put out X amount, they half-ass it just to keep it from going to someone else. But my thing is, like, listen, if you guys are going to half-ass it, why don't you just give it to somebody else? Like, but that would look bad for them. So instead of letting someone else do it, they would rather look bad with stuff like this, which doesn't make sense.
Do you guys think there's more Black Series collectors than there are vintage collectors? Collectors?
It's hard to say. I know that like guys like Mr. Stevie have done polls, and he says like Black Series comes in like higher, like when people vote.
If it wasn't, if Black Series wasn't higher, you'd see more vintage collection being done. But Black Series comes in higher.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
This post is from galacticfigures.com. This is an update from Hasbro. Hasbro says at San Diego Comic-Con, we shared pricing information for Star Wars The Vintage Collection, INT-4 Interceptor, and Imperial Remnant Warlord that was inaccurate. We want to clarify this directly with our fans and community. The product is available for pre-order at $79.99, consistent with similar items in this product line. We recognize this discrepancy may be frustrating, and we apologize for the confusion. Do you think this is actually a mistake, or they just wanted more money at the last minute?
So I see it both ways. So going by the mistake, you got to remember there's so many people working at Hasbro. So many people that you have salespeople, you have marketing people, you have social media people, you have the designers, you have the engineers, you have their managers, this and that. So it is not surprising that information would go out incorrectly. However, if that went out incorrectly at Comic-Con, you're talking Comic-Con was what, 4 weeks ago? Or 3 weeks ago at least? You would think they would have put out a post saying that was an error. But also Hasbro is known over the years to never acknowledge mistakes, Sentinel knees, anything like that. They will just do something different the next time. So if it went out as an error, someone was probably like, oh, that was not correct. Okay, well, when we put it up for pre-order, it will be the correct price, rather than saying, hey, let's actually correct this now. Again, I'm going by when I was at Hasbro 7, 8 years ago. That's just the way that they would do it. They never acknowledge a mistake. So I guess it's different now, but apparently it's not different because of that. But also then I see it from the other side of, are they just trying to get more money? Now, what could have happened in that sense is they had a forecast for this item and say it was supposed to go out to other retail partners, other people, this and that, because it wasn't always a Pulse exclusive. The numbers could have come back very low from those partners. Mm-hmm. And then they said, all right, switch gears, make it a Pulse exclusive and make it $80 because now our production run is going to be lower. And, but you guys know my feelings on Hasbro Pulse. There's no royalty. Like, yes, there's a royalty, but you're getting all the margin after royalty because you're not paying, you're not giving it to someone for wholesale. Yeah. So when it's going to Hasbro Pulse, it should be less money, but that's not the way they do things as usual. So I see it being probable from both scenarios.
So I was thinking the same thing because I will always lean to the side of the Hasbro Corporation are dishonest, greedy bastards. I was thinking like orders were very low for their retail partners, and like you said, they said screw it, make it a Pulse exclusive, up the price.
The thing that gets me is like, and I get it. I'm sure there's legalities and there's teams of people that are like, oh, we shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say this. It's like when you're honest and upfront about things, it's like, all right, well, make it easier. Like the Tim Kennedy situation. Yeah, man. I came out, said exactly what happened. What's the harm in telling people, the honest shit? It's like when I see the Kickstarter companies, the Spiros, the Brutal Realms, they're not honest. They're not honest. And then, then we have to, our shit's 2.5 years late. Oh, let's put out a post saying, oh yeah, it's kind of late and it's going to be even later now. Sorry, kind of thing. It's like by that point, people are pissed off, man. So like I said, if it was an error, why not just correct it? It's not going to make you look bad. This makes you look bad. Going from $52 to $80 makes you look bad.
Yes.
So if it was truly an error, like they are saying, it makes them look even worse, because you could have just immediately put out a social post saying that was an error. It will not be that price. You don't even have to say what the price is. Just say it is not that price. And that's it. But instead you're like, nah, they're going to love the $28 hike. And then they put it out, and now you deal with a shitstorm. So why do it this way if it is truly an error?
And what a shitstorm it's been. Hasbro
Mr. Stevie
marketing
18 will be taking
manager,
a hiatus for
Mr.
quite a while.
Mr. Stevie uploaded this. Let me back it up. He uploaded this on his Instagram. Like I said, the community is in turmoil, right? Everyone's outraged. They're going after everyone at Hasbro. They're making their voices heard. I'm sure some people are not being very nice. But Mr. Stevie did upload this to his Instagram account.
Hello there. Just to let you know, Mr. Stevie 18 will be taking a hiatus for quite a while, I think. Deletion's probably too extreme. I think the word they use is deactivated, which doesn't sound much friendlier, does it? Anyway, I'm taking my own ABC advice. C is control. I'm controlling my own collecting journey and my own collecting joy. I found that this account has become too blended with the stuff I do, but also the stuff that I work with. And it's kind of getting in the way of actually me enjoying the collecting experience for myself. So I need to separate private and professional a little bit more. So I'm going to be closing down this account. I'll start up a private one, be a little bit more selecting kind of what I do and say, and I'm not going to be out there as much, which is fine. I'm still going to be listening, and I'll be around getting insights, but I kind of need to get away from the noise a little bit more. It's getting in the way of what I really need to accomplish, both for myself at home and also at work. So that's what we're going to be doing. So thank you for joining me if you've been along for the ride, and I'll see you around in the Instagram.
There it is. It got so bad he had to get himself off Instagram. That's pretty bad.
Give Bob a smile.
But I mean, also, I see it from both sides. Like, yeah, like collectors that have been collecting this line for 40, 50 years, right? The 3 3/4 Star Wars line. They're really getting screwed with. Like these prices and the value, the offerings. In my opinion, the lack of product. Like, it seems like not much comes out for vintage collection, but you know, they're going after Mr. Stevie and other Hasbro employees, and they're pissed.
But they're not wrong.
No,
the fans are not wrong.
Like I said, I can see from both sides. Like, you don't need to attack the individual, but also you should make your voices heard. But at the end of the day, you have to vote with your wallet.
But also, these employees are voluntarily putting themselves out there in this capacity.
True.
So many years ago, I decided to keep my Facebook profile private. It's my own. I got rid of a bunch of people that on my friends list, and people were like, oh, I guess we're not friends anymore. I'm like, I don't know you. You just friend requested me because I'm the head of a company.
All right.
I don't talk to you. I don't know you. Don't take it personally. This is for me, my friends and my family that I actually hang out with. Yeah. I left Valaverse on Valaverse. It's a company. It is, yes, I'm the face of the company. So it comes with it. But yeah, I'm on a podcast. Of course I have haters and people coming after me. It is what it is. Like Steve, I've told the story before about how that guy came within inches of being fired because of something stupid he did on social media. So it always shocked me that he was allowed to continue operating in such a high capacity on social media. But when this went down today, I have people I still talk with at Hasbro, ex-Hasbro employees. So I immediately asked a bunch of people about this. The general consensus was that he was told. He was told to do this, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, look at what your team did with this just $80 debacle. I mean, also, Star Wars is just not doing well. So
does Hasbro encourage their employees to do like social media posts?
So when I was there, you weren't allowed to. Like, you could have your own social media accounts, but you couldn't like talk about your Hasbro stuff and that sort of thing. It was very like, keep it behind the curtain. After I left, I guess they started getting more into this let's leverage social media kind of thing. But I think it's starting to backfire on them a bit, because now you've taken these employees and you've lifted them up into like this celebrity status. And when you have things like this vintage collection thing happen, it's like, oh crap, we kind of put them on the firing line. And now it's like, say an employee starts firing back, then it's like, oh, well, that makes us look bad. But we put you in that position to be the voice and this and that. That's really funny.
Go on, Pie.
But it's also like, he shouldn't have been. Well, actually, no, maybe he should have been the mouthpiece, because he's kind of a joker. He's kind of like, but he's also like, you could see right through him. You see, he's just a mouthpiece. Everything is great. Everything we do is awesome. And it's like, no, man, be a little more real. Like, people can talk with him and know he's not real. So, again, even looking at that, it's like, taking a hiatus. It's like, no, they probably told you, hey, man, probably shouldn't be doing this. So unless he was getting such hate from it that he took upon himself to do it, I don't think he's smart enough to have taken it upon himself to do it. I think he would have, because he loves social media, I think he would have just kept leveraging it. I don't see a guy that just loved social media as much as him would take it upon himself to, deactivate his 36,000 follower account. I find that very hard to believe.
All right. Well, that's what's going on with Star Wars fans. Did you guys see the leaked Starfighter trailer?
No.
It looks boring.
Is that the Ryan Gosling thing?
Yeah. Like what I saw, I was like, the Ahsoka season 2 trailer looked better to me.
I don't understand. Like, Star Wars is such an easy brand to get right. And they have managed to just say, no, don't do that. Don't do it this way. It's like, look, I was one of the, I know it was polarizing, but like, I was one of the people that loved the CGI Luke in, Mando.
Me too.
It's AI. Who cares? But I just geeked out over it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a step in the right direction. And then it's like, okay, now that you've shown you can do that, can you just give me Luke? Can you give me a Luke series? Can you do this? Give us something that we want. Right. But instead it's like, nah, we'll put him in a couple episodes. Let's make a really shitty book of Boba Fett.
It reminds me kind of like what they were doing with comic books like 10, 15 years ago, where they wanted to introduce these new characters so that way they have more newer IPs, because when the old stuff becomes public domain, not that this, Star Wars is going to be public domain, but they want to create more new characters to branch out, spread the wealth, and keep us waiting for the stuff that we really want to see.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, look, announcing the 77 re-release is a step in the right direction.
Did they officially do that?
Didn't they announce that? Yeah, they're re-releasing the 77 version in theaters.
The unspecialized.
Yeah, the unspecialized version. And it's like, it's kind of too little too late at this point. It's like, all right, that's cool, but you package that in with this other crap. And it's like, at this point, Star Wars is on life support, and you're like trying to ask it to run a half marathon. It's like, shit, dude, like, this isn't good. Like the Mando thing, like, crap, man, like, why was this done? And then this Starfighter, and if this Starfighter movie fails, that's the interesting thing. If the Starfighter movie fails, there aren't any other movies in the pipeline, at least nothing that's being filmed.
Right.
But I'm saying nothing in production, nothing being filmed.
No.
And the gap between movies is ridiculous.
It's like, well, they purposely cut a bunch of the movies that were going to go into production.
Yeah.
And they're focusing on the TV shows. Mostly.
It looked like when Kathleen Kennedy left, they put the kibosh on the Ray movies because they were going to do Ray episode 10, 11,
I know.
12, and they you have heard nothing of that since Kathleen Kennedy left.
Yeah,
thank God.
No, that was officially canceled.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Good. Everything's like announced and then canceled. Like they don't make anything. Like I'm surprised Starfighter's getting made.
Yeah,
or the Mandalorian movie. But anyway, Star Wars is not in a good spot. But we all
at
know
this
that.
point, listen, man. If I were Filoni, I'd be like, listen, man, this thing's in the shitter. Let's just do something wild and crazy. Like everything we do now sucks anyway. Let's just redo the prequel trilogy. Like just redo it. Like just redo it. Like
redo the sequel trilogy. That's what you do.
Well, they should just cut that from ever existing. Be like, this doesn't exist.
And then remake it
rumor
with Luke, Han, and Leia.
Right. Well, I mean, how can they now though?
They can do it now.
I'd be fine
recast.
with
recast.
Yeah, exactly.
Recast.
Yeah. Sebastian Stan.
It's been 50 years.
Right?
Recast.
I feel like we've been saying that Star Wars is in the shitter for years now, man.
Well, it has been. Anyway, okay. We got to go to the chat. We got Drew G here, member for 36 months. Thank you, Drew. He says, so Vala vs. Lord of the Rings with same bodies, but cloth robes and everything else like Action Force. Slide-on armor, gauntlets, vest straps, belts. Could work.
It could. I just see lots of invoices. That's all I see.
Tyler Lalone with $2 Canadian, so Nada can make a Rohan army builder for Eomer.
AMR? Yeah.
AMR.
Yeah. Oh, man, the Rohirrim. Oh, coming down the mountain at Helm's Deep. Oh, I'm getting chills.
Great Geek Creation says, congrats on the new job and move. Excited for you to be able to enjoy Cookout and Bojangles on the regular. Well, thank you, sir.
You know, it's funny. I went to Cookout for the first time the other day, and it was fantastic.
What's Cookout?
Cookout's like this. It's a chain. It's like a fast food chain, but it's like backyard barbecues. It's basically like someone cooked a burger on a grill, put it in foil, gave it to you. But like it came, I love Hush Puppies. It came with Hush Puppies and cheddar cheese bites. What are Hush Puppies? They're like
you know what? Wow.
It's like a fried cornmeal. I'm probably fucking it up. It's almost like fried grits in a way. It's a
fried
southern thing.
Cornbread.
It's almost like corn, like a cross between like cornbread and grits together. You got to look it up. It's just good. They're really good. And now I'm like, you can get it. It's like it was like $9 for like a burger, the cheddar cheese bites, the Hush Puppies, and a huge giant iced tea. Which iced tea down here is amazing. And I'm like, dude, this is way cheaper than McDonald's or Burger King. It's really good.
All right.
Yeah.
Big Kev GS member for 4 months. Thank you, Factory. No, I already read that. Let's see here. John Garrett with $10. Thank you, John Garrett. Is there a Valaverse item that has been teased and canceled? Yes.
Yeah.
I should have added all that to the slideshow.
Yeah, but it was like
the Locust.
Yeah. The Locust, which I explained the costing issue. So at least it's like I'm talking about the things that, it's not like, oh, we just canceled it kind of thing. Yeah, the Locust, but it's like the figure's going to come out. The workout chicks are coming out, but for the extras line now. It's like I put stuff kind of like I temporarily cancel things. Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm still actively trying to pursue the Locust. Same thing with the O-ring figures. I have them all right here so I could see them every day. It's stuff I'm still pursuing. It's just other things are taking priority, but also it's like we're working through costing stuff. So, nothing's dead. Nothing's dead for forever here.
RC Archaeologist sends in $2. Thank you. He says Macho paid for his own outfits out of pocket. IIRC. What's IIRC?
If I remember correctly.
Oh, okay. Thank you, RC Archaeologist. Eros 214 member for 21. Thank you. Power Town just triggered me. I paid $200 for a TNA set that never dropped.
Yeah,
sorry,
TNA is like another wrestling company, and it was supposed to be like their first line of figures and like 10
TNA
years.
was all the old guys coming back, right?
Back in the day, you could say that. But yeah, that line of figures also never showed up.
Okay. We got East Coast Cody. Is there going to be a Valaverse section? Yeah. Oh, we kind of covered that. Impossible Pie with $5. Thank you, Pie. Canadian dollars. Good luck with the move, LP, and welcome to the Lord's time zone. The East Coast represent 3POA. Oh,
Damn straight. Yeah,
That'd be
so now
weird,
you
man.
can actually. So are we gonna like keep the show time the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Now
to
you'll
do this
actually
thing
do it
8
at
o'clock,
night.
right?
You know.
I don't want to do this at 11 or 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying is like you used to. You do it at
You're
5
actually-
and you're done
do it at
by
5,
8.
yeah.
Here it's like I'm ready to go to sleep and you're ready to start your night. It's like
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I after shows might change the pre-shows. We'll see.
Mm.
Yeah.
That'd
Let's
be
see here. We got
different.
Lingelstein, member for 7 months. He says, well said by Yakface. Hasbro needs to do better. You need to do better. Yeah. Thank you, Lingelstein. Shaka Khan. Thanks for doing the show, Ryan. I know you're busy. Oh, you're welcome. At least someone appreciates me around here. TK Storm, Geek Room for $5. Thank you. Hasbro knows exactly what they are doing. At least the executives do. F them. Hooligans, go hype, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Yes, please remember, if you're watching the replay, leave a comment and hit that hype button down below. Thank you, TK Storm. We did actually hit 500 as well. I forgot to mention that earlier. We have 500 live viewers. Thank you all. Hit the like button. We got, let's see here, Tyrannosaurus Rex with $5. Thank you. Found some Action Force today at a local toy show. Greetings from Lincoln, Nebraska. Looking forward to getting the extras.
Nice.
Cheers.
Hope the prices were good. My my packaging designer, she sent me, she was on a road trip and she sent me pictures from a store in Ohio and a store in Pennsylvania. Both had tons of Action Force stuff. High prices though. I was like, ugh.
Dude,
You know, but it
toy
was
shows
just
around
cool.
here when they have when someone has Action Force, they
Mhm.
want a lot of money for it.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
Be better. Be better to the fans.
Let's see here. Well, when I sell mine, I'm scalping them bitches. Impossible
Nice.
Pie with
Saturday
another
nights will be free.
Canadian $5. Well, I got to make more money to pay for StreamYard now, Bob.
Well, obviously.
So if anyone needs a wasp sprayer, hit me up. $200. Okay. 2 months of StreamYard. Impossible Pie with 5. Bobby with the mask vehicle problem backlash. Do you think Ace should just skip responding to comments and let a PR person handle the social media?
I've been meaning to like talk to Ace about this just because.
Tell him to keep going. It's fine.
I mean, at this point, it's too far gone. Yeah, you know, but it's not. And I'm not. Listen, you know,
You're not a shining example.
I'm not a shining example, but I also never did anything like this.
I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
He's going pretty hard.
Okay. Maybe I missed it. I don't know.
He's going pretty hard, but I also like I have differing opinions. It's like, look, I was mad that my, you know, very high price sewer didn't come with instructions. Kind of like it seems like his stuff doesn't come with instructions, and he's asking people to watch YouTube videos. Not everyone follows your social media. Not everyone's going to watch a YouTube video. If you buy an item that requires instructions, they have to come with instructions. We put a YouTube video out. Okay, cool. Not everyone sees that. So you know, I would have handled it differently, but it's already out there. Internet's written in permanent marker. So, you know,
Ace don't work that way. Okay. He was on the last Wednesday show, not last Wednesday, but the last Wednesday show that we did. And he was great to have on. He's very nice.
No,
Ace is
Saturday
great.
show.
I as a human being, I love Ace. Like
Yeah.
I think he's great.
He was on the Saturday show.
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that he got Lenny to put on the Mads Hawking
I
helmet?
saw that.
Yeah. That was funny. Former Hasbro employee wears a third-party mask toy helmet thing.
Yeah.
That was funny. Fapa is here. Member for 9 months. Thank you, Fapa. He says, go buy some hush puppies at LJS if you have any left. They're love them or hate them food.
They're good. If you like deep fried
Yeah.
corn
I don't know
stuff,
what LJS is.
I don't know what that is.
Long John Silver's.
Oh,
Wow.
Long John Silver's.
There's
Listen,
none around
come
here.
out. I don't know if South Carolina has it, but come out here. I'll take you to Mission Barbecue.
Good.
It's a veteran-owned like barbecue joint. Very good. Very good cornbread.
You're
Hear
paying.
that, Ryan? It's a date.
It's a date. And you invited me, so you have to pay. You got to pick up the bill.
That's fine.
I'm ordering double whiskeys. Okay. Which I imagine is much cheaper than here because the alcohol tax in Washington is insane.
Yeah, I'll have to look. I didn't notice yet.
Dude, if I buy a fifth of whiskey at the store and it's $20, it rings up at the register for $30.
For real?
Washington State is crazy with taxes. Robert Diaz, member for 36 months. Thank you, Robert. He says Soda Toys made a prototype of Warwick Davis Leprechaun. I have no clue if that figure was ever released, but I want it.
Interesting.
I'd rather have a Warwick Davis Willow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, though. Thank you, Robert. We are all caught up on the chat. So thank you all.
It's crazy how much affection we have for that movie, but it really didn't do well at the box office.
Oh, Willow was terrible in the box office.
Yeah.
When I saw it as a kid, me, my brothers, and my cousin were the only ones in the theater.
Wow.
I remember that. It was nuts.
Yeah, I mean, besides Indiana Jones and Star Wars, was there Lucasfilm movies that did well?
No.
Like Howard the Duck,
No,
Willow,
bombed.
Radio Land Murderers, or something like that.
Bombed.
Yeah. What was the Tuskegee Airmen movie?
That did
Bombed.
pretty well on HBO. That was
It
HBO
didn't do well at the
series.
theaters. At the box office, it bombed.
I thought it was an HBO series.
No, he made a movie.
So I
Was-
must be
I forget what it
mistaken.
was called, but yeah. Captain
Oh,
Campfire-
Tucker, the guy, the car movie guy with Jeff Bridges. I think that one did pretty well.
Okay.
Anyways.
Captain Campfire, thanks for the 5. He says Hush Puppy and double whiskey. Thanks for the $5, man, which is probably what whiskey costs in North Carolina. And then K Dog Broadcasting, thank you for 3POA podcast membership. Who got that? Double Pale Ale got that. Thank you, K Dog, as always. And I haven't played an asset yet tonight, so I'm going to give you this one right here.
Turn down for what?
All right. We are all. Oh, wait, nope. We got another one. RC Archaeologist, thanks for the 5. Howard the Duck terrified me as a kid. Up with a nightlight for years. Yeah, but how about them duck boobies, huh? Remember the
Duck titties.
like little
titties.
mutt boobs? Yeah.
Who
Weird.
that was
Red tails.
the chick from Back to the Future, right? She was in
Yeah, Leah Thompson.
Leah
Yep.
Thompson.
Yeah, Red Tails bombed. Robert Diaz, thank you. His Red Tails.
Right.
Yeah, not a lot of successful Lucasfilm movies outside of Star Wars and Indy. Okay, we are all done. I may be back Wednesday. If I am back Wednesday, that will likely be the last show from this room. That's it. But if I'm not, then this is the last show from this room. How about that, huh? The end of an era. A new era where me and Bobby hang out and eat hush puppies and drink whiskey all the time. And I
We're
show
in
up.
Speedos on
unannounced.
Myrtle Beach.
I
I'm gonna
love
be
you,
like
Ryan.
Eddie
I'm
Haskell.
driving
I'm just
2
gonna
hours
show
to
up.
come see you.
I'm gonna be like Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. DJ Jazzy Jeff. I'm just gonna show up,
Oh man.
You can
and then
show
you're
up.
gonna see
That's
me
fine.
flying out the front of the house. Ah, never.
I hope you have a ring camera.
Yeah.
I do.
It's gonna be fun. All right, guys. That's all we got. Thanks everyone for watching. Hit the like button on your way out. If you're watching replay again, leave a comment below. Hit the hype button. And channel members, stay tuned for the after show coming up in a few minutes. Thank you all. And with that said, Bobby, sign us out. Stop looking at your phone for 1 second.
Oh man, Star Wars fans, I want to apologize on behalf of Hasbro for you, and I'm sorry that they are treating you this way. You deserve better, and they should do better.